Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to YourLiveEvent.com as we get set for the season opener for the Polk County West Thunder and the New York Mills Eagles here in Minnesota Class A football. The Thunder off a conference runner-up. That's what I'm trying to say last year. Conference runner-up last year in Section 8A. They take on the New York Mills Eagles, who won a playoff game last year, lost in the section semifinals to Underwood, who eventually went to the state tournament as that Section 6A championship. It's the Polk County West Thunder out of Section 8A and the New York Mills Eagles out of Section 6A here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. We thank you for joining us, being with us for our broadcast coverage. We thank as well the sponsors that you'll see throughout our coverage this evening. Thanks to Mark Forseth, cameraman, producer extraordinaire by my side, myself, Jake Berkmar, up in the press box here in East Grand Forks, ready for the Thunder and the Eagles to kick off the 2020 football season for Minnesota football, coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
Including announcement, menus, and activity schedules. Visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Founded upon our Benedictine heritage of prayer and work, Sacred Heart Catholic School promotes faith in Jesus Christ, educates youth, and ministers to all. At Sacred Heart, it's not just about education, but about the formation of the person, mind, body, and soul. By living each day the Eagle Way, today's students will become tomorrow's leaders. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School or to view activity schedules, teachers' pages, and more, visit sacredheartegf.net.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The Polk County West Thunder host the New York Mills Eagles tonight on YourLiveEvent.com, bringing it to you live from East Grand Forks, so home of the Green Wave, where the Thunder play their home games. Getting on the field turf this evening to kick things off. New York Mills making the 2.5 hour drive up north to East Grand Forks, ready to get things going. As you see on the camera, New York Mills on the left side of your screen doing some warm-ups with the blue jersey pants, the white tops, blue numerals, somewhat reminiscent of, at least the tops anyway, of the Indianapolis Colts unis. And then you got the Thunder on the right side of your screen in the purple uniform tops with the black pants and the white numerals here as they get ready to host the New York Mills Eagles. Two teams that in recent history have gone in a little bit different directions. The Thunder, since their move up to 11-man football 5 years ago, have gone a combined 34-19. That's a 64% winning percentage, including 4 seasons at 8-3, where all 4 of those seasons they've been runners-up in Section 8A, losing in that section championship game. 1 season there, sandwiching in between the other 4 of a 2-7 season there for that 34-19 record. Meanwhile, New York Mills, the last 5 years, going just 13-34, a 22.76 winning percentage. But looking up last year, as they went 5-5, got to 500. It was their most wins since they went 4-5 in 2013, and the first time they were at or above 500 since 2006, when they went 8-3 and lost in the state quarterfinals to Fertile Beltrami. So getting a good core back again this year, and high hopes for the shortened season that will be the 2020 high school football season for Minnesota. Should be a capacity crowd here today, and I say that because 250 tickets allowed at the site, and I'm told those 250 were spoken for between Polk County West and New York Mills, respectively, maxing out the allotted tickets. So capacity crowd should be good matchup here today between the Thunder and the Eagles, and we're looking forward to bringing it to you here on yourliveevent.com with your pregame show. Your live event powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Remember, hit that subscribe button, that reminder button that keeps you up to date on all the upcoming broadcasts with yourliveevent.com. We'll talk more about our game here tonight, this broadcast, when we return after this.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. At Climax Shelley, they strive for each student to reach their full potential by providing the best educational experience. We are tomorrow's leaders. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, including COVID-19 information, announcements, lunch menus, schedules, and more, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. 0% interest, 0 payments for 120 days on all precision planting equipment. Save your cash flow, book your planter upgrades today with an additional 20% discount on shop labor and trucking. Pay this year or next. No payments, no interest for 120 days on approved credit. Call RDK Enterprises 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
What is the Eagle Way? Living the Eagle Way at Sacred Heart means showing the Benedictine values of hospitality, discipline, love of learning, obedience, virtue, love of God and neighbor, humility, community, dignity of work, and justice and peace. For a player, the Eagle Way might be a player helping up another team's player. This isn't just a motto, but also a way of life for all students, staff, teachers, and administration at Sacred Heart School. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School and the Eagle Way, visit sacredheartegf.net.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tonight's football season opener between the Polk County West Thunder and the New York Mills Eagles on yourliveevent.com. Proud to bring you all the home and select road games this year for the Polk County West Thunder. You can stay up to date on our upcoming schedules by going to yourliveevent.com, the broadcast schedule there, and check it out, what we have coming up each week. And just hit that reminder button too. And even if you don't remember, pops up on your phone, little notification saying, hey, we got this game going. You can watch it wherever you are, well, provided you got the internet connection. But bring it to you here with yourliveevent.com. And now we bring you our pregame coaches' comments. First up, head coach of the New York Mills Eagles, Matt Radnicki, as we caught up with him earlier this week.
Well, conversation as we chat with the head coach, Matt Radnicki of the New York Mills Eagles, as we kick off a football season. And, Coach, I know that we're expecting spring. We're getting a fall season. It's going to look different, but we're playing football under the lights on a Friday night. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's kind of our theme has been is that, we're just happy to be able to get some games in for our kids and hopefully have a fun time and a safe time doing it. And then, you just got to take it one game at a time, one practice at a time. So we've been talking about just appreciate those little things. And I think, that's the good that's kind of come out of all of this. I think kids have a greater appreciation just for being able to participate and be able to participate in their activity that they enjoy doing.
Absolutely. And as far as New York Mills football is concerned, a year ago, a team that saw a 5-5 record and had some very good matchups, including against a team that played in the state tournament in Underwood. You look at, overall a team last year that, 5-5, you saw some good matchups and were a very competitive football team.
Yeah, we were. We lost twice to Underwood in 2 very good football games, and we feel like we were very competitive as a team last year and kind of took another step to get into hopefully be a little more consistent like that and be able to compete night in and night out against the good teams. Our kids are excited. We have quite a few coming back this year. We lost some key players, but at the same time, we do have a core nucleus of seniors coming back. There's 10 of them that are coming back, and that's going to help us. And our quarterback, who's a junior, is also coming back. So, it's good to have some of those returning letter winners coming back for us to get the season started, but also kind of to carry over that feeling that we had last fall. We ended up on a good note. I mean, we lost 12-6 to Underwood, but it was a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Big crowd for both teams. We played a very good football game, and they played a very good football game. And it was just a lot of fun. And, we left a good taste in our mouth at the end of the season. Even though we lost that game, we felt good about our effort and what we did. And I just hope that we can kind of continue that and carry that over into this fall.
Well, I know that you're going to take a 2.5-hour bus ride or thereabouts to get to East Grand Forks to take on Polk County West here. And this is you're going to get an opportunity to play at what's been a very good football team and a good football program. I know their team's going to look different than what they have in the last couple of years. They had a good senior class a year ago, but the opportunity, no matter what, is the fact that you get to go and play a game.
Yeah, and that's what we were saying. It's a 2.5-hour bus ride. We'd gladly take that. I wouldn't want to do that every week, but at this time, we're happy to be able to do that. And we are playing a good program. Darren Bickham's done a wonderful job. Before they were combined, and now they're combined into Polk County West. It's been a very competitive program. Year in and year out, you're going to get a well-coached football team. And I know Darren and the staff, and I know they're going to have their team ready to play. And it's going to be, a tough battle for us. But at the same time, we're happy to play. It looks like it's going to be beautiful weather, so we're excited about that. And, just get that opportunity to play. And for our kids playing on artificial surface will be exciting, too. So.
Absolutely, yeah. They get a chance to play right there at the East Grand Forks School. The nice facility, nice surface for the guys. And with that, you look at this overall for New York Mills. What do you have coming back this year, or who are you leaning on as far as some leadership?
Well, we have Dante Laren coming back. He's a senior running back and a linebacker, and he gained almost 800 yards for us last year. And so, he's going to be a key component. Bren Salo is our quarterback. He's a junior. He also plays safety for us. And so, they're both two-way players. And we have quite a few two-way players this year. So, those are two key components. Nolan Cassidy, another guy that's in our line that plays both defense and offensive line. Those three guys, along with others, but, those are three guys that just come off the top of my head right now that, played last year, played significantly, and will be playing a lot and relied on a lot this year to continue to contribute.
So keys for success for the New York Mills Eagles Friday night, Coach, what will it be?
We just got to not hurt ourselves. We just got to stay away from penalties and turnovers. If we can try to play a clean football game, I think we'll have a good chance to have some success. If we have a bunch of turnovers and penalties and hurt ourselves and get ourselves in situations like 1st and 20, it's going to be hard for us to dig out because I know that they're going to have a good defensive football team. And we just need not to beat ourselves, kind of. We just need to, really focus on what we can control and not get into those situations and then just, play our best. And hopefully our best is good enough. And if it's not, then we'll go after it and get back in practice next week.
Well, I know that COVID-19 has drawn some changes for us as we prepare for football and also as we prepare to broadcast, but we're glad to be here and bring it to you on yourliveevent.com with R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Matt, to you and New York Mills, safe travels. Look forward to the football contest here against Polk County West.
Yep, and thank you. We're looking forward to it, and it'll be fun. And like I said, it's just good for the kids and for those parents and so forth that get an opportunity to watch something again. It's been a while since we had some spectator sports, so it's a good thing for for our schools in Minnesota to be able to do this and do it safely.
That is the head coach of New York Mills, the Eagles, head coach Matt Radnicki, joining us with our pregame coaches' comments here on yourliveevent.com. Get you ready with the pregame show between the Eagles and the Thunder of Polk County West, the season opener coming up on yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities, the Fisher Public School offers something for everyone. The lessons taught at the Fisher Public School will stay with students not just through their academic career, but through adulthood as well. Visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
The journey for a beet seed to earn the name Beta Seed is a long one, spanning a decade of development across 8 breeding programs in 3 states. Hi, this is John Samdahl, Sales Manager with Beta Seed. The research and care that goes into a box of Beta Seed is unmatched, which includes 7 separate germination tests along a stream of 29 processes to ensure quality and vigor. Check us out at betaseed.com for more information. Beta Seed, breeding confidence.
Contact Beta Seed Rep Steve Williams, 218-280-0088.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Polk County West Thunder hosting the New York Mills Eagles tonight on yourliveevent.com. We continue with our pregame coach's comments. Head coach for Polk County West, the Thunder, their head coach, Darren Bicklem, joins us with our pregame coach's comments.
Polk County West Thunder head coach Darren Bicklem joins us as we get ready for some Friday night lights to kick off the season, taking on New York Mills. And, well, Coach, just getting ready for the game. How has the practice lead up gone to prepare for tonight?
You know, I think it went okay. We were obviously, like we talked before, learning. We've got some young guys up front, but, seems like it's went really fast. 17 practices done, but seems like we still could use more, but that's every coach. But I think so far things are going okay. We'll find out for sure, I guess, at 7 o'clock tonight.
Well, as you said, some youth there in the trenches and facing an opponent that you typically don't see much. So how do you prepare for a New York Mills team that is a bit unfamiliar?
Well, we've watched a little film on them and stuff. We got some film. So we have a little bit idea what they're going to do. So, same with them with us. It's kind of on an even scale there, not knowing exactly. But it's kind of nice, too, to play someone you haven't played before. So we'll find out, we'll make a few adjustments on the fly if we have to. But I think right now we have a pretty good plan. And kids execute, give ourselves a chance to be competitive.
What did that film session give you there to tell you about what New York Mills brings to the table?
Well, they got a couple of 3 decent skilled guys, and they're fairly big up front. So they like to run, like to pass, and spread you out a little bit, or come at you with a little rear option. So we got to be prepared for all of that.
Gonna jump right into it. Normally we're talking first game of the year with it's the August heat and the weather and nice cool fall days and looking like it should be a good night. And of course on the turf, shouldn't be any concerns on that at all for tonight, should there?
No, and it's supposed to be a beautiful day today in the 70s, and and not a lot of wind tonight, so it should be a beautiful night to play football and a beautiful place.
All right. Hopefully the play is beautiful as well too. What's the keys in the matchup tonight here for the Thunder?
Well, we just the turnovers, and we need a big question mark is up front. We need to see what they can do, and I think if we can control the line of scrimmage, obviously that's what everybody wants to do. But if we can do that on both sides of football, give our skill guys a chance, I think things will go well for us.
Sounds great, Coach. Thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it. Darren Bicklem, head coach, Polk County West Thunder, as we get ready for the season opener here tonight against New York Mills.
That is head coach Darren Bicklem for the Thunder of Polk County West. Join us with our pregame coach's comments. We'll continue on with your pregame show and we return after this on yourliveevent.com.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
The mission of the Fisher Public Schools is to educate all students to their greatest potential, prepare them for the future, and inspire a passion for lifelong learning. For more information about what the Fisher School has to offer your child, log on to fisher.k12.mn.us. The Fisher School District wishes all of their students the best this school year.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School by visiting isd592.org. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder! The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Norman County Implement has a new 34-foot Wheelrich Chisel Pro. Its fall inventory discounted price of $123,000. The Wheelrich 483 Chisel Pro, built with 24-inch concave razor blades, 2 rows of double-mounted discs that can be set for desired depth, and a 3-bar Harrow hydraulic rolling basket supported with 22.5-inch walking tandems, all for helping you leave a smooth field finish for spring seed bed preparation. Visit with Chuck O'Neill about the new Wheelrich 483 Chisel Pro at the Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North, Ada.
Tonight's season opener for the Polk County West Thunder and the New York Mills Eagles, presented on yourliveevent.com. We thank all the sponsors throughout our coverage. You'll see, we ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. And again, our coverage all year long here for the fall-winter sports with the Polk County West / Climax Fisher Athletics here with yourliveevent.com. Certainly appreciate everyone tuning in and watching. Remember, hit that subscribe button. Be up to date, stay up to date on all the broadcasts with yourliveevent.com. So we look at the Friday night lights. Good to say that here with the kickoff season opener for these two teams. The lights are on here at East Grand Forks, and well, the field, of course, the field turf being in great condition, and really for the beginning part of October, it's a very, very nice night here. A little bit of wind coming through, blowing across the field as you look at the camera on the west sideline, blowing across the field. So don't know if it will have much of an impact on the game here today, especially with two teams that look to run the ball more than they pass the ball in recent seasons. We'll see if that holds true today. Hint, 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 just based on what I've been told. But we'll see how that comes out. But field conditions, weather conditions looking like a perfect night to kick off the football season here tonight. For Polk County West and New York Mills, our pregame show continues after this on yourliveevent.com.
Founded upon our Benedictine heritage of prayer and work, Sacred Heart Catholic School promotes faith in Jesus Christ, educates youth, and ministers to all. At Sacred Heart, it's not just about education, but about the formation of the person, mind, body, and soul. By living each day the Eagle Way, today's students will become tomorrow's leaders. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School or to view activity schedules, teachers' pages, and more, visit sacredheartegf.net. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcement, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Let's look at our keys to the game tonight for the Polk County West Thunder and the New York Mills Eagles in their season opener. And, both teams stressing the similar thing. You got game one, no scrimmage, a unusual lead up as far as practice time. So both concerned with some similar things, and that's avoiding the mistakes, turnovers, penalties, things like that, and also just making those in-game adjustments when you need to. That's the keys here tonight for both the New York Mills Eagles and the Polk County West Thunder, as Coach Matt Radnicki for the Eagles and Coach Darren Bicklem for the Thunder, echoing similar statements here tonight as far as keys for this matchup here today, as both teams excited to see a different jersey across from them here today. And who's going to be across from each other? Let's look at your starting lineups. Here we start with the offense for Polk County West. Offensive line of the number 54, the sophomore Daniel Suda, junior number 53, Nick Brunden, the sophomore center, number 51, Montana Jorgensen. At guard will be the sophomore, number 52, Alex Hart, and the tackle will be number 64, Casey LaPlante. The junior, he'll also rotate in there with Harmon Swinger and Fallon Larson also in on that rotation on that offensive line. The wide receivers for the Thunder tonight will be number 1, Colin Rorick, and number 24, Dylan Evitz, the junior and senior respectively. The running backs, wing backs here today will be number 11, Daniel Roth, the senior. Senior number 14, Adam Shapansky. Senior number 32, Gage Wavra. And the quarterback tonight will be the junior, number 15, Sam Gapp. That's your offensive lineup for Polk County West. Let's look at the defense for New York Mills. They'll go 4 down linemen, 3 backs in that 4-3 alignment, and it will be defensive ends number 78, the senior Nolan Cassidy, and the number 33, John Ronning, the senior defensive ends. Senior defensive tackle will be number 69, Zach Partlow, and number 59, Brendan Peterson, the junior. Linebackers on the outside will be number 64, Cody Barthel, and number 22, senior captain Dante Laren. In the middle, number 27, the junior Dane Nemi in that linebacking core. In the secondary, the 2 cornerbacks being a pair of juniors, number 84, Jonah Johnson, and number 3, Bren Sallow. Pair of juniors at safety as well with number 26, Ethan Ruther, and number 1, Noah Knopfsinger. Your starting lineup for the New York Mills Eagles defense here tonight. So we get ready to kick things off. Kicking off the season opener for Polk County West and New York Mills. Both teams had started the first week of practice thinking, hey, we're going to play in the spring, and then the quick turnaround to get ready here to go tonight. And we're ready to go. Fans ready to go as well. Again, that max of 250 tickets, sellout crowd here for all 250 tickets spoken for here this evening. Well, this just about wraps up our pregame show. We'll have our anthem, and then we'll get ready for the opening kickoff. Polk County West Thunder, New York Mills Eagles, coming up live on yourliveevent.com.
Founded upon our Benedictine heritage of prayer and work, Sacred Heart Catholic School promotes faith in Jesus Christ, educates youth, and ministers to all. At Sacred Heart, it's not just about education, but about the formation of the person, mind, body, and soul. By living each day the Eagle Way, today's students will become tomorrow's leaders. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School or to view activity schedules, teachers' pages, and more, visit sacredheartegf.net.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Well, before we kick off the season opener, recognition for the seniors here today for Polk County West Thunder in their home opener. Recognize those seniors as well with Daniel Roth, Adam Shapansky, Joe Uri Vasic, senior Dylan Evitz for Polk County West, Gage Wavra, also Armin Swiger, and Griffin Johnson. Senior class for the Polk County West Thunder this year, as we've seen with a lot of teams early on with North Dakota starting first, and as the Minnesota teams get going now too, doing those senior night things early on this season. We do it in the home opener tonight for Polk County West, recognizing those senior members of the Polk County West Thunder football team. Here, the Thunder hosting the New York Mills Eagles. Thunder last year, 8-3 overall record, a section runner-up. They had a good year on offense, averaging 31.6 points per game, giving up just 12 here, and certainly look to light up the scoreboard here tonight if they can. Meanwhile, New York Mills, a 5-5 overall record, but in their section there in 6A, a very good standing with 23.9 points per game scored, allowing 14.7 points per game. Scoring-wise, they were number 3 offense in their section and the number 1 scoring defense. So, amongst their competition, they were right there. Just couldn't always quite pull out the W's there as they finished 500. But again, the first time that they've been at 500 or above since 2006. So on the upswing here tonight and looking to keep things going as they start on the road this week. Host Pelican Rapids next week. Meanwhile, the Polk County West Thunder next week, they're on the road at Red Lake County in an early season matchup there in the Section 8A. That should be pretty well anticipated there between the Red Lake County and Polk County West matching up here. Again, with YourLiveEvent.com, thanks for joining us this evening. We'll have our opening kickoff when we return after this.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. At Climax Shelley, they strive for each student to reach their full potential by providing the best educational experience. We are tomorrow's leaders. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, including COVID-19 information, announcements, lunch menus, schedules, and more, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. 0% interest, 0 payments for 120 days on all precision planting equipment. Save your cash flow. Book your planter upgrades today with an additional 20% discount on shop labor and trucking. Pay this year or next. No payments, no interest for 120 days on approved credit. Call RDK Enterprises 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
What is the Eagle Way? Living the Eagle Way at Sacred Heart means showing the Benedictine values of hospitality, discipline, love of learning, obedience, virtue, love of God and neighbor, humility, community, dignity of work, and justice and peace. For a player, the Eagle Way might be a player helping up another team's player. This isn't just a motto, but also a way of life for all students, staff, teachers, and administration at Sacred Heart School. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School and the Eagle Way, visit sacredheartegf.net.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities, the Fisher Public School offers something for everyone. The lessons taught at the Fisher Public School will stay with students not just through their academic career, but through adulthood as well. Visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
It's kickoff time for Polk County West and New York Mills. The Eagles, wearing the road white jerseys, will be kicking from left to right as we see it on the screen on yourliveevent.com. The Thunder, wearing the purple home jerseys with the black pants, will be receiving. They're on the right side of the screen. Their offense will head from right to left. Daniel Roth, Cullen Rorick, back deep to return for the Thunder. Also going back will be Sam Gap as they send 3 back. So the 5 up front, the 3 in the middle, and 3 deep returners here for Polk County West. As the kickoff is up, and a pooch kick will be picked up at the 32-yard line and spun right down at the 35-yard line. It looked like Zach Fenno able to just field that nicely as the up back, take the yardage he can get. And that is where Polk County West will start over at their own 35-yard line to get things going with junior quarterback Sam Gap. Halfway through the year last year, came in and helped spark the Thunder offense to get going a little bit more and helped get him into that section championship game. He'll be breaking the huddle and going to spread them out right away. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, running back to the right side of Gap in the shotgun set. Sends a man in motion, and the quarterback power here to the right side looks to get around the edge, cutting back on that far side, top of your screen. He'll weave his way up for a gain of 3 yards up to the 38, Sam Gap, with that first run of the year for Polk County West. Again, your quarterback Sam Gap, backs and receivers, Colin Rorick, Dylan Evans, Daniel Roth, Adam Shapansky, Gage Wavra, and your offensive line of Daniel Suda, Nick Brunden, Montana Jorgensen, Alex Hart, and Casey LaPlante. The offense breaks out and again spread them out. Wavra, the running back in the backfield with Gap, sends 2 right, 2 left in the 4 wide spread in formation. Shapansky in motion. Here's a wide receiver screen, and it's skipped to the intended receiver, Colin Rorick. Incomplete pass. Brings up 3rd down. So a 3rd down, 7 yards to go on the first offensive series of the year for Polk County West. So Isaac Zavril jogs off the field, jogging in from the sideline. Dylan Evans, there, the 6'3 senior, brings in the play. 3rd and 7, 11:09 to go in this first quarter. Spread formation, 4 wide, 2 each way from the right hash mark. Gap looks left, now looks to take the snap. Hands off on the play action, looks over the middle, fires it in through the hands, incomplete. Intended receiver looked like Daniel Roth on that far sideline. Incomplete pass brings up 4th down in a spot where there see the look from the sideline of the little leg kick there from the coaches saying, we're going to kick it. Here as they get ready to punt things off. Punter here is Nick Brunden for the Thunder. Back deep in return formation. Looks like Ethan Ruther for the Eagles as the kick nearly blocked, and we got a flag coming out as the kicker Brunden takes a spill. And will we have running into or roughing the kicker? Running would not necessarily give them the first down. They do call the personal foul for roughing. They call the personal foul for roughing the kicker. And that will be the first down. Should be the first down for Polk County West. Officials will give the official word. There they say the penalty on the Eagles. And, of course, they need to talk things over, and some long time to enforce the penalty as they walk it off, and that will be the first down for Polk County West, picking up their first down of the year. Did it by penalty, but extends the drive. They'll take it. Here's the Thunder back in the huddle. Defense on the field for New York Mills. We'll refresh your memory on those as this play wraps up. The Thunder break it out wide, 4 wide, 2 right, 2 left. Gap in the formation, shotgun formation. Wavra, the running back, to his left side. He'll hand off to Gage Wavra, and he will pound his way forward up to the 46-yard line, picking up 2 on the play against a up-front stout defense for New York Mills, with the defensive line of Nolan Cassidy, Braden Peterson, Zach Partlow, and John Running. Linebackers of Cody Barthel, Dane Nemi, and Dante Laren. Secondary, the corners, Jonah Johnson and Bren Sallow. Ethan Ruther and Noah Knopfsinger. Your safeties. So it's been 2 runs for 5 yards, 2 passes for incomplete for no yards, and 1 penalty on New York Mills. The bulk of moving the ball early on this first drive. Here's a jet sweep handoff, looking to get around the corner as Daniel Roth takes it, and he ducks inside. Gets it up across the 45, up to the 43. Daniel Roth takes it for 3 yards. And again, we come up with a 3rd down play now for Polk County West. 3rd and 7. They couldn't get it on the incomplete pass. Now they'll come out on 3rd and 5, cross midfield, so a much more likely 4-down territory for the Thunder. So even if you can't get all 5, pick up 2, 3, 4, and give yourself a better chance on the next try. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Here's they stack them up on that short side of the field. Run Shapansky in motion. They give it to him around the corner on the jet sweep. He cuts it into the outside and gets outside that right hash mark as he crosses the 40, and he does have enough for the first down to the 36-yard line. Gain of 7 for Adam Shapansky. First down for Polk County West. They move the chains. Keep this drive going. Dylan Evitz jogs back in. Isaac Zavril jogs out for the Polk County West, making the substitutions. 0-0, 9-12 to go. Quarter number 1, the score on your community co-op scoreboard. Polk County West have the football. They went into punt formation, but are roughing the punter, extending their offensive possession. Now here's a give to Wavra up the middle off the left tackle, between tackle and guard. Brings it down to the 31-yard line. It's a nice gain on first down, picking up 6. And putting them in that good second down position. Zavril and Evitz again rotating in, rotating out for Polk County West. Their Thunder moving it up. Here's the skies darken, the lights brighten up here in early mid-October. Just about, 63 degrees at kickoff. Nice fall evening. Here's a play action. Sam Gap looking. He's going to run. Flag comes in the backfield. Holding. This is going to come back as he squirts free and gets it down to the 20-yard line. Would be a gain of 11 and a first down, but as we said, Laundry in the backfield. There is the hold on the Thunder, and that's going to mark him back, take off that nice run. Gap showing some athleticism there as a junior, a little bit of shiftiness, maneuverability to work his way around and get free of some would-be tacklers. Scamper forward for what would have been a first down. As it is, let's see where they officially mark it. They need to get down to the 27-yard line, and the yard marker keep walking back to the 47, so it is going to be 2nd down and 20. Right, if I can, yep, that's right. 2nd and 20 here for the Thunder after the holding penalty, so back near midfield. They'll send 3 receivers to the left side, and Shapansky, Roth, and Rorick. Gap in the shotgun set. Wavra next to him. Can't handle the snap. Bouncing on the turf. And did anyone get on top of it? Thunder do jump back on top of it. So they head to the wrong side of midfield. Here's they lose 3, 8, 10 yards. Minus 10 on the sack there on the bobbled snap. Gap just though lucky to jump back onto it, but let's see what the Thunder have in store for a 3rd and 30. Here again, see if you can get on the first play and put you in position to try and make a play on the next play. Gap in the shotgun set. Snap comes, rush here. He sets up the screen right side. It's caught by Wavra, but Wavra will get no yards. He's covered right away and brought down on that far sideline. In there, looked like it was number 22, Dante Laren, there to help lead the charge. So a drive that is approaching 5 minutes old, back in punt formation. Here for Nick Brundon. And here the kickoff, gets it off, it was not hit, and bounces at the 40 and bounces to the sideline, will be out. So 17-yard punt that time. And the possession ends at the 7-minute, 12-second mark of quarter number 1. New York Mills will take over. Ball on their own. Are they going to mark it at the 40 or no? They're going to mark it up here to the 41. No, at the 40. They do put it at the 40. All right, so New York Mills comes out led by junior quarterback Bren Sallow. Or the I formation. Here's the give to the deep back, running through the left side, powering through the would-be tacklers, finally brought down. Gap in off the top of the pile, a 9-yard gain for Dante Laren. He's the lead back here today for New York Mills. Also Dane Nemi, your back there. Wide receivers Jonah Johnson. Tight ends Isaiah Laudenbach and John Ronning. Offensive line of John Rinderson, Nolan Cassidy, Cody Barthel, Zach Partlow, and Braden Peterson. Bren Sallow, your quarterback under center. I formation, single receiver set to the right side. Hand to the second man through, stonewalled there at the line of scrimmage. Montana Jorgensen piling up, and Daniel Suda finishing up there. No gain on the play. And that's going to set up now a 3rd and about half a yard for New York Mills. Ball just short of midfield. Need to get to midfield. So right now, as I put the binoculars on, they're about 6 inches away. Split backs in the backfield, a little bit offset here. And there is the quarterback keeper, the quarterback sneak by Sallow. And he does get the first down for New York Mills. All the way up here to the 47-yard line. Picking up that 4-yard gain. Just the way the backs lined up there. Fullback was a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage or that split back set. Seemed like it was going to be a quick hitter like that or something where he could push the quarterback, and that's what happened. So they look to get that first down. They do. Under center, I formation. And here's a whistle before the play, dropping back to pass, but the flag coming out, and that will be penalty number 2 on New York Mills. Pushing back 5, 1st and 15 for the Eagles. Defensive alignment here today for the Polk County West Thunder. Defensive line of Alex Hart, Nick Brunnan, your defensive ends. Montana Jorgensen, Daniel Suda, your defensive tackles. Linebackers of Zach Fenno, Gage Wavra, Sam Gap, and Adam Shapansky. 3 defensive backs and Isaac Zavril, Daniel Roth, and Colin Rorick. I formation, receiver to the right side. Sal looking back to pass. He's going to chuck it deep down the right side. It's a one-man route looking deep for him, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. Intended receiver was Jonah Johnson going deep down the field. Good arm strength, but just couldn't quite get there. And the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Rorich on the coverage, breaking it up. There and Just the max protect one-man route down the field. 7-step drop and let it fly. Couldn't connect. 2nd and 15 for New York Mills. I set. Receiver to the right side. They're going to run a pitch that side, the wide side of the field, looking to turn the corner, getting around the corner to pass the first down marker. Still in the feet, cut back inside and up to the 26-yard line. Big gain on the play of 22 yards for Dante Laren. He picks up the first down for New York Mills. Laren get that big run now. 3 carries for 31 yards and looking to get to that outside corner with that heavy set, the 2 tight ends, the 1 wide receiver, bringing in the fullback. And, well, I don't have the heights and weights listed, but Laren, a good proportion to good-sized tailback there for the New York Mills Eagles. We'll give it to him again. Garrett left side, brought down after a short gain this time, picking up 2.
Clearing up the middle for 2. Bring up 2nd and 8.
Second down for the Eagles. They will substitute as Jonah Johnson comes out. And checking in will be receiver John Ronnie. He will split out wide to the left side. Wide right side here. They will send out Trey Gilster. Zallo in the pistol set. Option keeper. He keeps himself around the right side. Spins out of a would-be tackle, but grabbing the ankle that time. Rorick keeps him from getting the first down, or does he get the first down? No, they do. Picking up the yardage he needed for the first down on the option keeper. First down for New York Mills, their 3rd of this drive. Here, that started at the 7:12 mark of the first quarter. And we're now under 4 to go in this opening quarter of the season opener for Polk County West and New York Mills. Johnson comes back in at receiver, out wide right side of the formation. Tight end left side, tight end right side. I formation. Zallo under center, turn, give, left side, off tackle, run. And trying to find room inside. Laren will pick up a couple. Fenno able to make the stop. Also getting in there on the stop, too, or turn him inside. Montana Jorgensen with the defensive pressure. There the 4-yard carry. Daniel Suda checking back in here after a quick breather. He's back in at that defensive tackle spot. Sticking in the I formation. They've been at all but one play. Sending a man out wide right. And the cross action give to the fullback, but snuffed out. But getting out of 2-3 tackles, coming back to the right side. Nemi on his feet and finally drugged down. So he went left, broke 3 tackles, went back across the green to the right side. Daniel Roth finally tracks him down, but about as tough a 2-yard run as you can get.
Gap on the tackle.
Going to set up 3rd down.
Johnson on the end of
3rd and 4. For New York Mills, approaching their end zone. 2.5 to go in this first quarter. Sallow under center. Looks out, barks, gives here to the second man through. Laren, he will plow through. Nearly gets down to the end zone, reaching there, but held short. Will pick up the first down. Will be 1st and goal.
just short of the goal line. Isaac Zavril on the stop.
Now mark him at the 3-yard line. 6-yard carry for the senior captain, Dante Laren. Coach Radnicki saying last year in their season, Laren leading the team with just around 800 yards rushing. I forget the exact number it was, but it was 8-something. He'll dot the I in the I formation again. Here as they have some confusion lining up. Someone went to the wrong side, so the Eagles take a timeout. 1:51 to go in the first quarter. Scoreless on your community co-op of Lake Park, Detroit Lakes, Monoman, Twin Valley, and Flum. Contact them for propane delivery for residential, commercial, and agricultural purposes. Community Co-op also offers bulk fuel and oil delivery. Natural gas may be available in your area. Contact Community Co-ops today,
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
First and goal for New York Mills. 1:51 to go in this first quarter. Drive that started on their own 40-yard line. That has now gone over 5 minutes old. Looking to punch it in here. They have the ball from 3 yards out. They send a receiver wide left side. And they have the I formation with Dante Laren dotting the I, Dane Nemi, the fullback. Here behind quarterback Brent Salo. They'll turn, give to Laren, untouched right side. Good blocking up front, gets in from 3 yards out, and the touchdown for New York Mills, the first points of the year for the New York Mills Eagles. They lead 6-0. And offensively, it's about as nice of a drive as you can get as you pick up 4 first downs, a couple big plays in there, and you're able to break it there, punch it in here for the touchdown, and now going for the extra point attempt. The kicker here will be Jace Rudolph. The kick is up, and it is good. The PAT good. And on your community co-op scoreboard, New York Mills leads Polk County West 7-0.
The journey for a beet seed to earn the name Beta Seed is a long one, spanning a decade of development across 8 breeding programs in 3 states. Hi, this is John Samdahl, sales manager with Beta Seed. The research and care that goes into a box of Beta Seed is unmatched, which includes 7 separate germination tests along a stream of 29 processes to ensure quality and vigor. Check us out at betaseed.com for more information. Beta Seed, breeding confidence.
Contact Beta Seed Rep Steve Williams, 218-280-0088.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Kickoff fielded on the run by Polk County West. Sam Gapp works right side, looks to find his way back into the middle of the field, and brought down here past right at the 35 is where they mark him. At the 35 for Polk County West to begin their second drive of the game.
He'll bring it up to the 35-yard line. Tackle by
Here and starting in the same spot they started drive number 1. Well, there was 2 punt attempts on the first drive for Polk County West. The first one they got bailed out with a roughing the kicker call and extended the drive before they went backwards on a penalty and a sack and ended up punting later on. Here's early movement. Flag comes out, blow the play dead. 5-yard penalty will be the second on Polk County West as they come out so far in this game. Trailing now the New York Mills Eagles 7-0 after Dante Laren accounts for 46 of the 60 yards gained by New York Mills on their first drive, getting it done on the ground, and did it on his 7 carries, punched in with a 3-yard touchdown run. And a good drive that ate up 5 minutes, 25 seconds. Thunder spread it out in the 4-wide set. Sam Gapp in the shotgun. Wavra, the running back, to his right side. Play action to him. He'll dump it out in the flat left side looking for Shapansky. The defensive end might have gotten the passing lane that time. Incomplete there as the pass goes wide of Shapansky. Now Gapp 1 of 4 passing, no yards. That was a dump-off screen to Wavra on that last drive that went for the 0 yards. The only completion in the game.
15 for
Brings up second down, 15 to go. Again, after that false start penalty to start the drive. Thunder seeing what they can do here with some good athletes, good speed at the skill position players, but some early rust trying to get going. 3 out wide to the right side, including the 6'3" senior Dylan Evans. He's going streaking down the sideline as they go the intermediate route, intending Japansky, incomplete. Was following behind, kind of almost like a wheel route out of the bunch receiver set. And 3rd and 15 now for Polk County West. Isaac Zavril checks in. Minute 30 to go in this first quarter. You're on yourliveevent.com to see after 1 quarter of play, Pelican Rapids leads Ada-Borup West 14-6. New York Mills hosts Pelican Rapids next week. Here's a route down the left side, intercepted by Salo as he gets out of the would-be tackle from Roth, then spinning away, and finally brought down at the 44-yard line. Time is gap, throwing it deep, the interception. And New York Mills takes over with great field position. 1:20 to go in this first quarter. So a drive that went just 27 seconds before ending with the interception. First turnover of the game for Polk County West. Rensalo with his pick, the junior corner. And now we'll see what he does under center. Man to the wide side, right, left side, top of your screen formation, split backs behind him. He'll turn, run the pitch left side, going to Laren, Deontay Laren looking to break the corner on the left side, down to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown New York Mills. 1 play, 45 yards, and a touchdown for New York Mills. Taking advantage of the turnover and hitting the home run on the next play. Back-to-back touchdown runs for Laren, and he's already up approaching 100 yards in this first quarter. Minute 11 remaining. 45-yard touchdown run, get it in the book, and now going for the point after attempt, Jace Rudolph will kick. Here's the senior, boots it up, and good. The point after attempt is good. New York Mills leads on your community co-op scoreboard 14-0 over Polk County West on yourliveevent.com.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
Dante Laren with a pair of touchdown runs in the first quarter to go with his now 91 yards of rushing on the ground, powering New York Mills to an early 14-0 lead over Polk County West. Thunder turn it over with the interception last drive, and the Eagles flying to the end zone. Here's the kickoff, and backing up, taking it here at the 12-yard line, and Roth will look to bounce it to the left side, trying to find room into the middle of the field. He's brought down short of the 30-yard line, back to the 27-yard line. That is where Polk County West starts this drive. So far, not a lot of offense going. Been looking to spread things out with the pass a little bit, try and use that athleticism, use that speed, but so far, just 1 of 6 passing for Sam Gap for no yards and an interception. Rushing-wise, Gage Wavra, your rushing leader right now for Polk County West, with 2 carries for 8 yards. So we got 64 seconds before the end of the first quarter, and the Thunder break the huddle. 3 receivers in a trip set to the left side. 1 to the right side on the top of your screen. Gap looking. He's going to find no, looking for Roth. Incomplete, and
incomplete for Roth.
Could see the way the defense there with Knopfsinger, the safety, kind of reading that almost like a wheel route down the sideline. As the second receiver with the first receiver just running a streak and clearing things out, trying to get it to him on the run. And Knopfsinger almost got there and picked that off. Instead, it's an incomplete pass. Brings up second down for Polk County West. Thunder again. Last year, the fourth of the last 5 years that they've been runner-ups in Section 8A. Here, and know that they lost some good athletes from last year, looking to replace them here, but still bringing back a good core. Looking to knock that rust off here with the Gage Wobber run up the middle, and there's the little bit of rust knocking off as he lowers the shoulder, gets it up to the 38-yard line, the 11-yard gain, and the first down for Polk County West. Physical runner is Wavra. 53 seconds left in this first quarter. Move the chains. The third first down of the game for Polk County West. Trailing 14-0 to New York Mills. The Eagles on the left side of your screen right now with the white jersey tops. Thunder on the right side with the purple tops. Spread offense, 2 wide right side, 2 wide left side. Gap in the shotgun, Wavra next to him on the right side. Send a man, Roth in flat motion. They're going to fake the give to run. No, the ball pops loose. There's Roth, had it, looked like on a read option, and maybe the late decision. Roth kind of had it on the hip and couldn't quite bring it in. He does jump back on it, but it's a loss on the play. Back to the 32-yard line. So a loss of 6. And that will be the final play of quarter number 1. After 1 quarter of play on your community co-op scoreboard, New York Mills leads over Polk County West 14-0 on yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public Schools is to educate all students to their greatest potential, prepare them for the future, and inspire a passion for lifelong learning. For more information about what the Fisher School has to offer your child, log on to fisher.k12.mn.us. The Fisher School District wishes all of their students the best this school year.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School by visiting isd592.org. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Norman County Implement has a new 34-foot Wheelrich Chisel Pro. Its fall inventory discounted price of $123,000. The Wheelrich 483 Chisel Pro, built with 24-inch concave razor blades, 2 rows of double-mounted discs that can be set for desired depth, and a 3-bar Harrow hydraulic rolling basket supported with 22.5-inch walking tandems, all for helping you leave a smooth field finish for spring seed bed preparation. Visit with Chuck O'Neill about the new Wheelrich 483 Chisel Pro at the Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North, Ada.
Flip sides of the field, and it'll be 2nd and 16 for Polk County West as they've gone forward. They've gone backwards here, and they've looking for some consistency after the first quarter of their season here in the books. They trail New York Mills 14-0. Do see a couple of other scores in this one after 3 quarters of play. Monoman Waubun leads in their game against Warroad 22-0. That game can be seen on yourliveevent.com here with the Monoman Waubun game tonight. We also have Finley Sharon Hope Page versus Enderlin Maple Valley in North Dakota, and we got Hawley and that game going here with yourliveevent.com. So a number of games for you to go check out. 2nd and 16 for Polk County West. Gap takes it, rolls to his right, looking, chucks it down the field, has a step on the receiver, overthrows it, and nearly intercepted that time as Monte Ryard in the the back, Adipa on the play. Incomplete there on the overthrow. 3rd and 16 for Polk County West. Here do see on the sideline for the Thunder as well, too. Cullen Rorick on the bench there getting looked at. We'll see if he's able to return to play here today. Starter for the Thunder. 3rd and 16. 3 wide left, 2 to the right. Or excuse me, 2 left, 2 right, and a running back to the right side of gap. And whistle the play dead with the false start penalty. Going to be the 3rd penalty on Polk County West in this first half. Holly Roseau, that's what the other game was, and they're tied at 14 in the 3rd quarter. Just couldn't quite remember what it was. Escaped my mind there. Too many games going on. You need to hit that reminder button so you can be updated on which game is which game. There with yourliveevent.com, and a lot of games going to be coming your way here for our area schools. And hit that website, yourliveevent.com. Check out the upcoming broadcast schedule. In fact, tomorrow we'll have volleyball in Holly. Nuggets and the Pregame Yellow Jackets get going. So 3rd and 21 for Polk County West. In that spread formation, Gap will take the snap. Looking left side, steps up in the pocket, and he's going to throw it away. And did he have a receiver in there? Nope, there's the flag coming out.
Several incomplete.
Referee just kind of strolls over and drops the flag for the intentional grounding call. And that penalty going to mark him back. So right now, going to, let's see, 13, 10, 3, 16. 16 yards of offense against 30 yards of penalties and a turnover for Polk County West. Not the first half that they've wanted to see. Nick Brennan will be back to punt for Polk County West. Sallow and Johnson back to receive. Here's a punt and partially blocked. Partially blocked. The rush comes, and then everyone jumps on it, and we'll see New York Mills trying to recover it. They do recover it, and the ball will be at the 23-yard line. So officially the punt will go 8 yards. Here with 11:43 to go in this second quarter. New York Mills already knocking on the doorstep here, leading 14-0. And one decent first down play from being back in the red zone. I formation, receiver to the right side. Laren, the deep back. They will give it to him left side, following that offensive line, doing a really nice job. And then the fullback, Nemi, getting a hat on a hat, pushing guys around, using their size. And there they are into the red zone as they'll get it down there to the 19-yard line. Gain of 4 on that play. 95 yards on 9 carries right now for Laren. Receiver wide to the right on the top of the screen. I formation, tight ends each side. Under center, take the snap, run the pitch to the right side, looking to duck it back inside. Good job to come up and take on the blocker, take on the tackler. Look like Shapansky on that far side. Adam Shapansky for Polk County West. So brings up a 3rd down and 6. Here on the no gain for Laren. So far, 3rd down, doing all right for New York Mills in this one. 2 of 2 on 3rd down attempts. I formation, receiver right side, pitch to the left side, going to that weak side, looking to get around the catch. Laren does, and now he's down inside the 10, pushed along the goal line. He is, wait for it, short of the end zone. Down at the 1, down inside the 1.
They'll pick up a first down and shot just
So
shy of the
18-yard run. And right down there in that left corner, the blind spot that we got for the camera there inside the 10 on that far end zone. So bear with us there if that play runs to that area again. Johnson goes receiver wide to the right side. Laren dots the I. New York Mills will just run the quarterback sneak and touchdown. Wait for it. Yep, there is the signal for the touchdown. 1 yard touchdown run for Brensalo. And the New York Mills Thunder add on to their lead. 10-10 to go here in quarter number 2. Up by 3 scores now. Here, and that's pending the extra point kick. Jace Rudolph is 2 for 2 so far. Here, Salo will hold, the long snapper being Nemi. Snap, hold, kick, up and good. 3 for 3 on point after attempts. And New York Mills leads over Polk County West 21-0 on your community co-op scoreboard.
Founded upon our Benedictine heritage of prayer and work, Sacred Heart Catholic School promotes faith in Jesus Christ, educates youth, and ministers to all. At Sacred Heart, it's not just about education, but about the formation of the person, mind, body, and soul. By living each day the Eagle Way, today's students will become tomorrow's leaders. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School or to view activity schedules, teachers' pages, and more, visit sacredheartegf.net. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
10-10 to go in the first half, and New York Mills up 21-0. They've had 2 touchdown runs from Dante Laren of 3 and 45 yards and a 1-yard touchdown quarterback sneak from Bren Salo. Here's the kickoff for New York Mills. Will bounce to be picked up at the 21-yard line. Here's Daniel Roth, looks to get to the sideline. He's forced out of bounds by Jacob Guck. Up to the 36 to start things off for the Thunder. 1st and 10, and not having things go their way so far in this one. Doing some double checking here. And yeah. So the 1st and 10 for Polk County West. Here, their 4th drive of the game so far, a punt, an interception, and a punt. And now we have someone, Breck Bloom, runs on there, the wide receiver out to the left side. Top your screen, then Shapansky comes in, and the quarterback keeper for Sam Gap, and he is pushed back, driven back. Time Isaiah Laudenbach leading the charge along with linebacker Dante Laren for New York Mills. Gap does find a little bit of a crease there to pick up 3 yards. He's up 2nd and 7, 9:40 to go in this first half. Here, so still plenty of time for Polk County West, but want to start getting that momentum, that confidence back. And they'll send out 2 left, 2 right. Sam Gap, the quarterback. There's some discussion between him and the sideline before the play. Waller, the running back, to the right side of him. Gap will take it on a quarterback power, and he is powering ahead and wrapped up around the waist.
Gap up the middle for
There,
3 yards.
John Ronning, the one to hold on to him. Gap with another 3-yard run. Makes it now 3rd and 4. for Polk County West. Thunder in their home opener, and they recognize their seniors before the game as well. 7 seniors on the roster this year for the Thunder. For New York Mills, they're a very veteran group here. They got a lot of upperclassmen on their roster. Here's Gap with a under center quarterback sneak, and didn't sneak it for much as he just picks up 1 yard.
For 1 yard, it'll be a 4th and short.
So I was talking about the number of seniors for New York Mills. There with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the seniors, but a very big junior class as well. A number of them contributing in the flow of the game for them too. 4th down, and it will be Polk County West lining up to go for it. At their own 44-yard line, trips receivers right side. Under center, Sam Gap barks out, gets the defense to jump. Got the defense to jump, and that will be the penalty to give Polk County West the first down. Second first down that they've earned by defensive penalty. The first was on their first drive of the game when the roughing the punter call extended that drive before they had to punt it away again. So now they're at the nose of the football, is at midfield. 1st and 10 for Polk County West. Spread formation, 2 right, 2 left. Gap with Wavra to his right side in the shotgun set. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, looks left, now looks center, now looks left, trying to roll out. He's sacked. Brought down in the backfield, couldn't find anything. Good coverage deep. Making the snap there, Laudenbach.
That'll be a 2nd and 17 for the Thunder.
We'll get the sack, the second sack of the game for New York Mills. Now we're seeing here that Isaac Zavril, Sam Gap, both coming up, taking the play, and Zavril's going to be the one calling the play now at the quarterback spot, and looks like Gap's going to be moved to a receiver here. Switching some things around. Gap will be out, part of a 3-receiver set on the bottom of your screen. Here with Isaac Zavril back at quarterback. Here running the bubble screen route to Daniel Roth. Incomplete pass. And brings up now a 3rd down and 17 for Polk County West. So seeing a pair of junior quarterbacks, each getting some run here for Polk County West, trying some things out again. Did see Cullen Rorick leave with an apparent injury. They're one of the receivers for Polk County West. So Gap now playing receiver. Zavril going to quarterback. He'll be at the bottom of your screen, the widest of the 3 bunched up. There's moving up front. Here's a throw. It's nearly picked off and then nearly complete. As it goes through the hands of the defender and then nearly grabbed by a sliding Shapansky. Incomplete, though, as he can't quite hold on to it. Brings up a 4th and 17. And Nick Brundon will be back in punt formation. 6:12 to go in this first half. Punt number 3 of the game for Brundon, but first whistles come out. Another false start on Polk County West, their 3rd false start in the game. 5th penalty so far. It's one thing coaches wanted to avoid was those mental mistakes, those negative plays that are going to hurt you, and they've hurt the Thunder at times of your day. And watch the pressure, too, from New York Mills. They've nearly blocked one. They got a finger on another punt. This one they nearly get at too, but a nice punt picked up at the 27-yard line. Then breaking one tackle. Johnson then wrapped up by Sam Gapp and finally driven down. There, Fallon Larson in there to help bring him back. And it will be marked up to the 37-yard line. So at the New York Mills 37 with 5:59 to go in quarter number 2. Here another 4-minute drive that ends in punt for Polk County West. And we'll have a timeout by the Thunder before we start this New York Mills Eagles drive. 5:59 to go in this first half. New York Mills leading 21-0 on your Community Co-op scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Public school is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcement, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
So it's just under 6 minutes to play in this first half. Polk County West Thunder taking a timeout on defense, trying to get some momentum going on one side of the ball. Here in this one, it's been 113, 126, 128 of total offense for New York Mills. 29, 36, 33, 23, 16 for Polk County West. So trying to get the defense here, maybe get a little bit of a spark going and bring that over here with some good field position for the offense. New York Mills starts with the ball on their own 37-yard line. 3 drives, they've gone touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 2 from Dwayne Laren, 1 from Brunsell, the quarterback under center. He turns hands off to the man through left side. That's the fullback, Dane Nemi. And Nemi will be finally spun down. Daniel Suda in on the tackle for Polk County West. 4-yard carry. Though we'll still set up 2nd and 6. And New York Mills don't have the heights, weights, but just the eye test. The scales tip the favor of that offensive line for New York Mills. Here as they go with the crossbuck action here. Laren, did the ball pop? Almost looked like the ball popped out there, but he holds on to it. Tripped up early and picks up 2 for Dante Laren. 12 carries for him so far in this first half as we hit 5 minutes to go in quarter number 2. New York Mills, they've had, the 2 drives that started in Polk County West territory took relatively little time, but certainly content to keep the ball on the ground, eat the clock on their opening drive when they went 60 yards in 5 minutes, 25 seconds to cap it off with a 3-yard touchdown to start the scoring. They'll let the clock run here as they have split backs behind Salo. He'll run the pitch left side, stop, plant the foot, cut back inside, and then wrapped up. Gage Wavra, Daniel Roth in there for Polk County West, along with Alex Hart there for the stop as well.
4th downs are brought to you by Dolphin.
Gain of 1.
Let's put this drive to rest.
Gain of 1. Laughing up here in the booth. Okay. Under 4 to play. Long time in the huddle for New York Mills. We might have a timeout coming. It looks like we will, as they're just going to let things run down, maybe talk about what they want to do. Ball's at their own 43-yard line. And waiting for the officials here as the clock just ticking down to 3.5 to play. There's the timeout. 21-0 on your community co-op scoreboard. New York Mills leads Polk County West on yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Founded upon our Benedictine heritage of prayer and work, Sacred Heart Catholic School promotes faith in Jesus Christ, educates youth, and ministers to all. At Sacred Heart, it's not just about education, but about the formation of the person, mind, body, and soul. By living each day the Eagle Way, today's students will become tomorrow's leaders. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School or to view activity schedules, teachers' pages, and more, visit sacredheartegf.net.
Sallow, the quarterback, also the punter, he's going to try and make a play. They came out in the formation like they were going to go for it, and then he scampered trying to get that rugby-style punt. Didn't get the very good kickoff, and the punt there at the 54-yard line, huh? At the 46.
46-yard line.
So it'll end up only being a 2-yard punt. So 3:22 to go in this second quarter, and there's the field position after the 3-and-out on defense for Polk County West in New York Mills territory. They'll take the snap. Sam Gap back at quarterback, and he hands off and planted down at the 50. Charge led Nolan Cassidy, the first man there, the big defensive end for New York Mills. Wavra gets no room. He was almost tackled by the time he was handed the football. Loss of 4 on the play.
2nd and 14 for the Thunder.
So the 2nd and 14, under 3 to play in this first half. New York Mills leading 21-0. Thunder trying to get something before the half, especially since New York Mills will have the ball coming to them to start half number 2. Spread formation, Gap, back to pass, looking over the middle, through the hands, and then planted as Roth throws a little bit behind him, tried to make an adjustment on it, but any chance he had at getting it was knocked free by Dante Laren. Incomplete pass. Brings up 3rd down, 3rd and 14 for Polk County West. Again, both Sam Gap and Isaac Zavril go to the sideline to get the play, and now Gap will be the one to bring in the play. Zavril will head out wide receiver to the right side, part of a trip set, along with Adam Shapansky, Daniel Roth. On that far sideline, top of your screen, Dylan Evitz, the quarterback. Here's a pass completed by Roth. He's looking to make play with the feet now. He does get back up past the 45 and to the 44-yard line, 6-yard gain.
He'll bring up 4th and about 8.
And sets up 4th and 8. First positive yardage in the passing game for Polk County West, as they are now 2 of 13, 6 yards and an interception in the first half passing. But starts with 1. You got the first one. Now let's see if they can tack on to it. They'll send trips receivers to the right side. Gap in the shotgun set. Wavra to his right side. Play action to him. Rush comes, throws, dumps off, and incomplete as it was dropped. Shapansky had it, bounce off his hands, tried to gather it up, but couldn't get it. Incomplete pass on 4th down, and the turnover on downs. With 1:37 to go in this first half. So New York Mills, they have 2 timeouts. They have the ball on their own 45-yard line. So 55 yards, 2 timeouts. They've only passed once. It was incomplete. We'll see if they want to try the big play or keep marshaling the ball down the field on the ground. They do on the ground the first play as they give it to Laren. Coming in on the blitz and making the stop is Gage Wavra. Brings Laren down for no gain. Clock will tick. Wavra there making the nice stop. There's 2:37 on that last drive, and Polk County West on their drive, doing some math in my head here with minute 45 of their drive. Just looking at the time of possession in this one, actually slanted a little bit towards Polk County West, but they haven't been able to do anything with that time of possession. Here's a whistle before the snap. We have a timeout called. Timeout called by New York Mills. Here with 50 seconds left before the end of the half. We'll take this timeout as well. On your Community Co-op scoreboard, New York Mills leads over Polk County West 21-0.
Ulster Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Ulster Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
So we're 50 seconds away from halftime with New York Mills leading over Polk County West 21-0. We'll see the Eagles send a man wide left side on the short side of the field, the bottom of your screen, I formation. They will run a quarterback boot to the right side. Salo trying to get around the edge. He does grab to the corner, then brought down, wrapped up, they say, around the waist. As Gap the one to bring him down. Brings it up to the 49, across the 50 to the 49, so give 6 yards. Third down. Here need to get down to the 45-yard line. 41, they say, did go out of bounds, so 41 seconds left on the clock. See how New York Mills handles these last 1 or 2 plays here. Provided they don't get a first down, they could, of course, extend that drive. They have a man out wide right side on the top of your screen with that I formation. They'll run the pitch play to the left side. Laren will cut back to the middle of the field. Squirts out and somehow just gets out of the bouncing off the tackles. And Laren, a big-bodied running back, moves the chains. He gets it down to the 37-yard line. 13-yard carry, 129 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground for Laren now in the first half. They're going to spike the ball.
New York Mills spikes the ball and bring up 2nd and 10.
So that will be officially the second pass attempt for New York Mills, and they're 0 for 2 passing. But now they got 2nd down, 29 seconds left. Did see earlier that Salo with a good arm strength on his first pass attempt as he targeted Jonah Johnson, the big wide receiver, down the field. Couldn't quite get free of the defense, but certainly has the arm to throw it into the end zone from this point of the field, and probably could have done it from a little farther back too. Johnson will be the lone receiver, top of your screen, wide right of the formation. Tight ends each way. They're going to run a pitch play to left side into the backfield. Alex Hart turns Laren back into the teeth of the defense. He somehow scrambles, twists, and spins, and it's a heck of a run for a 1-yard gain. It's a lot for a little. Clock will tick. Tick, tick, tick. 10 seconds left as they're trying to get set up. It is 3rd down. 7 seconds left. Into the shotgun set. 5 seconds left. Salo's got to hurry. Gets a snap off with 2 seconds left on the clock. Rush comes. He throws it deep down the left side. It is incomplete. There's Zavril and Roth, both going for the pick, ended up running into each other, jostling the ball free. It will be an incomplete pass to end the first half. And at the end of the first half, on your community co-op scoreboard, New York Mills leads Polk County West 21-0. Your halftime report comes up when we return on yourliveevent.com.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. At Climax Shelley, they strive for each student to reach their full potential by providing the best educational experience. We are tomorrow's leaders. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, including COVID-19 information, announcements, lunch menus, schedules, and more, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. 0% interest, 0 payments for 120 days on all precision planting equipment. Save your cash flow. Book your planter upgrades today with an additional 20% discount on shop labor and trucking. Pay this year or next. No payments, no interest for 120 days on approved credit. Call RDK Enterprises 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
What is the Eagle Way? Living the Eagle Way at Sacred Heart means showing the Benedictine values of hospitality, discipline, love of learning, obedience, virtue, love of God and neighbor, humility, community, dignity of work, and justice and peace. For a player, the Eagle Way might be a player helping up another team's player. This isn't just a motto, but also a way of life for all students, staff, teachers, and administration at Sacred Heart School. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School and the Eagle Way, visit sacredheartegf.net.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Welcoming into your halftime report, New York Mills leads over Polk County West 21-0. Our halftime score, how do we get there? Let's find out on our first half summary. Polk County West, with the opening kickoff, they had a drive that was extended by a defensive penalty by New York Mills on a roughing the punter called. They ate up 4 minutes, 48 seconds, but ended up having to kick it away to start the game. And then it was 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line of New York Mills, and the Eagles proceed to drive down the field and cap it off with a Laren 3-yard touchdown run. Dante Laren with 46 of the 60 yards on that opening drive, all on the ground for him, and the touchdown run. Next possession, Polk County West would have an interception thrown, and it would be on the 45-yard line one play later. Laren again, the touchdown run. And from 45 yards out on the one-play drive, they lead 14-0. And they would add one more touchdown on their third drive of the game, when it would be Laren getting the ball down to the 1-yard line, did all the heavy lifting, and then quarterback Renzalo gets the 1-yard quarterback sneak for his touchdown run. Point after attempt was good. Jace Rudolph 3 of 3 on point after attempts in the first half. And it is New York Mills leading Polk County West 21-0. That's your first half summary. We'll finish calculating and get you some first half stats when we come back. This is yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities, the Fisher Public School offers something for everyone. The lessons taught at the Fisher Public School will stay with students not just through their academic career, but through adulthood as well. Visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
The journey for a beet seed to earn the name Beta Seed is a long one, spanning a decade of development across 8 breeding programs in 3 states. Hi, this is John Samdahl, Sales Manager with Beta Seed. The research and care that goes into a box of Beta Seed is unmatched, which includes 7 separate germination tests along a stream of 29 processes to ensure quality and vigor. Check us out at betaseed.com for more information. Beta Seed, breeding confidence.
Contact Beta Seed Rep Steve Williams, 218-280-0088.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Your first half in the books with Polk County West trailing New York Mills 21-0. As we finish up one adjustment there. And let's get you your first half stats now. For Polk County West, Sam Gap, 4 rushes for 10 yards. Gage Wavra, 4 rushes for 15 yards. Adam Shapansky, 1 rush for 7 yards. Daniel Roth being credited for 2 rushes for a -3 yards. They had 2 team rushes, both sacks for a -17 yards. It's a total of 13 carries, 12 yards of offense on the ground for Polk County West. Through the air, passing-wise, 2 of 10, 12, 14 passing in the first half, 6 yards and an interception. 1 catch for 0 yards for Gage Wavra, 1 catch for 6 yards for Daniel Roth. Sam Gap is 2 of 12 with that 6 yards and an interception. Isaac Zavril, 0 of 2 passing for the Thunder. Time of possession was 12 minutes, 39 seconds in the first half. They had 4 first downs, 5 penalties for 35 yards, committed 1 turnover in the first half of play. For New York Mills, rushing the ball, Dante Laren, 16 carries, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dane Nemi, 2 carries, 6 yards, and Renzalo with 4 carries for 19 yards and a touchdown. 155 yards on the ground on 22 carries. That's an average of 7+ yards per carry for New York Mills. Through the air, Zalo, 0 of 3 passing, no yards. 155 on the ground, nothing through the air. That's 155 total offense in the first half for New York Mills. They had 11 minutes, 21 seconds time of possession, 6 first downs, 3 penalties totaling 25 yards in the first half. They did not commit a turnover in the first half of play, and they get the ball to start the second half of play. Here, we'll talk about that when we come back. This is your halftime report on yourliveevent.com.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
The mission of the Fisher Public Schools is to educate all students to their greatest potential, prepare them for the future, and inspire a passion for lifelong learning. For more information about what the Fisher School has to offer your child, log on to fisher.k12.mn.us. The Fisher School District wishes all of their students the best this school year.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School by visiting isd592.org. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder! The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Norman County Implement has a new 34-foot Wheelwright Chisel Pro. Its fall inventory discounted price of $123,000. The Wheelwright 483 Chisel Pro, built with 24-inch concave razor blades, 2 rows of double-mounted discs that can be set for desired depth, and a 3-bar Harrow hydraulic rolling basket supported with 22.5-inch walking tandems, all for helping you leave a smooth filled finish for spring seed bed preparation. Visit with Chuck O'Neill about the new Wheelwright 483 Chisel Pro at the Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North, Ada.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks and the halftime report between the Polk County West Thunder and the New York Mills Eagles. Here as the Eagles lead 21-0 at half. And, as we look around the scoreboard as well, 21-0 here, New York Mills over Polk County West. Monoman Waban starts the season with a victory 30-0 over Warroad. That score final. Also final, Hawley over Roseau 28-14 in that matchup. Enderlin Maple Valley leading Findlay Sharon Hope Page in the third quarter 22-6. That's the other games going on tonight with their yourliveevent.com. We also have, DGF leading Pequot Lakes 26-8 at halftime. And halftime it was Pelican Rapids leading 27-6 over Ada Borup West. And a 38-0 lead for the Whitney Mac Patriots over the Northern Freeze in the third quarter there. And let's see what else we can find here, as that looks to be the bulk of the scores being reported in right now. Again, here at the half, Polk County West trails to New York Mills 21-0. We're back with the second half when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Founded upon our Benedictine heritage of prayer and work, Sacred Heart Catholic School promotes faith in Jesus Christ, educates youth, and ministers to all. At Sacred Heart, it's not just about education, but about the formation of the person, mind, body, and soul. By living each day the Eagle Way, today's students will become tomorrow's leaders. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School or to view activity schedules, teachers' pages, and more, visit sacredheartegf.net. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcement, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
With New York Mills leading Polk County West 21-0 at halftime. Have another halftime score for you. A anticipated Region 1 matchup. North Dakota 9-man. Number 3, Lemoore Litchfield Marion leads number 5, Mayport CG 46-28 at halftime. That seems about right. Both those teams averaging over 50 points per game. Yeah, 46-28 at half. Yep, that's to be expected. What will be expected in the second half with New York Mills leading 21-0? Well, you look at your game plan for the second half, and well, for New York Mills, I'm imagining it would be similar to what they did in the first half, and using the size advantage up front there, the bulk on that experienced offensive line to move the line of scrimmage, control the run game, run some clock. Again, 155 yards in the first half, all on the ground for New York Mills, and they get the ball to start the second half. They'll look to do that. Meanwhile, Polk County West trying to spread things out, use some athletic advantages there. So far not working. Maybe we'll make some adjustments here at halftime, see what they come back with. What? One more break here, and then we'll have our second half kickoff coming up on yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Well, the second half ready to go. Polk County West will kick off, kicking from right to left as you watch it on yourliveevent.com. Again, thanks for joining us here tonight for our broadcast coverage, as we will the regular season home and select road games for Polk County West Thunder and Climax Fisher Knight Athletics. Had the volleyball on yesterday with the 3-0 win over Winnimac for the Knights. And now the Thunder looking to see if they can pick up 3 scores and see if they can come back here in this second half versus New York Mills. Thunder will be ready to kick it off, and seeing who I will be kicking will be Isaac Zavril for Polk County West. And Salo back deep along with Dante Laren for New York Mills. Here's a high kick, just bouncing it up in the air, and there's going to be a scrum for the football, and initial signal says Polk County West. Hold on, though. Wait for the official one. They're going to peel the players off. It is Thunder football. Thunder get the onside kick to start the second half, and I don't know how you kick a ball that high without doing a pop-up kick. How did he get the foot underneath it, though, to pop that up like that? Because pop-up kicks are illegal. You can't do those anymore. But, hey, Polk County West steal a possession. They steal a possession with the onside kick.
Football, 1st and 10.
And now let's see what they can do with that momentum. Sideline got a little fired up. Fans got a little fired up. Let's see if the offense can get a little fired up here from the 46-yard line of New York Mills. Thunder with the onside kick. Shotgun set for Sam Gap. He'll hand off Gage Walver through the right side as he plows forward. He's had a couple good runs in that first half, and he brings this one down to the 39-yard line. Gain of 7 for Gage Wavra. Brings up 2nd and 3. So the Thunder here with their offense out there. Seeing Wavra, Shapansky, Roth, Evitz, the backs and receivers, along with Zavril. Here with Gap, the quarterback. Zavril and Gap have done a little switching at quarterback, but right now Gap's there. Zavril out wide to the left side. Offensive line of Suda, Brunden, Jorgensen, Hart, and LaPlante. Trip receivers to the left side. Gap will give Wavra again on the fullback carry it, and he'll carry forward for a yard. Brings up 3rd down. Here, Wavra now with 6 carries, 23 yards. But Thunder maybe trying with that spread here, trying to get that running game going and get that defense to sneak inside a little bit and open up those edges, open up the back part of that defense. After the onside kick to start this second half. Sam Gap sends 2 receivers left side, 2 receivers right side in the 4 wide spread formation. Shotgun set. Shapansky goes in motion. Low snap picked up Wavra. He does get the handoff, but maybe that low snap gave him a half a second delay of hitting the hole, and he'll cut the down and distance in half, bring up a 4th down, and just about a long 2. We'll call it a long 2. So they need to
4th and 2.
get things going here for Polk County West, trying to get an offensive play going. Zavril, Gap, both come in from the sideline. Zavril looking like he's adjusting, and he's taking the spot in the huddle that would normally reserved for the quarterback. And he will be at quarterback as Sam Gap then goes out wide, left side, bottom of your screen, part of a trip receiver set. Isaac Zavril in the shotgun set. Barks out, calls out, looking to pass. Looking right side, it's knocked away. Good defense by the linebacker there, Dane Nemi. Incomplete pass on that 4th down, and the turnover on downs.
New York Mills will take over on downs.
9:35 to go in this 3rd quarter. There, so 2:25, that drive. Thunder get the onside kick, but they can't do anything with it, so the 3, turnover on downs, and now New York Mills with the football. Taking their time in the huddle, get the play in, get up to the line of scrimmage. All the linemen get set in the kind of a 2-point stance. On set, the hand goes in the dirt, and it almost looked like movement there as they sent a man in motion, set up a wide receiver screen. Outside to Johnson, bobbles the ball, but grabs it, and then tackled down by Alex Hart. As he gets to the outside, Hart tracks him down up to the 41. Gain of 2 for Jonah Johnson. First completion in the passing game here today for New York Mills. Johnson will then come out. He'll be replaced by Trey Glister. He'll be a receiver to the left side of the formation. Split backs in the backfield. Fellow under center. He'll fake the give to Laren, give it to Nemi, and ball pops loose. Did Polk County West jump on this again? Waiting. Yes! Yes, the Thunder get it again. The fumble.
On the play, recovered by Thunder.
And Polk County West will take over. So the 3rd quarter not starting great for New York Mills. Now Polk County West got to take advantage of it. Here with 8:51 to go in this 3rd quarter. Thunder up to the line of scrimmage. Gap will be at quarterback in the shotgun set. Send a man in motion right to left. He'll hand off. Adam Shapansky takes it on the jet sweep. Looks to get outside around the corner. And nearly, there's comes all the laundry as he's brought down by the face mask. And an extra flow. Flags flying. Hats flying. Everything's flying there. One official there. I don't know what he's got left to throw besides the shirt. Lots of extracurricular on that play, and I don't know if it was because they just didn't hear the whistle or if it was because the ball popped loose and they were going at it or what. But they're going to talk it out, and we're going to have to get it all sorted out on how everything's going to be administered here, because I believe the extra stuff is after the play and who's it on. We're going to start with a personal foul face mask on New York Mills. Then after the play, we got a personal foul on New York Mills. And so that's going to put them, let's see, ball was up to the 25-yard line. So the 13-yard gain, first down by Shapansky. Back-to-back personal fouls. One should move them to the 13. The second one should move them half the distance to put them on the 6.5-yard line and set up 1st and goal for Polk County West. And, hey, my math checks out. We're at the 6-yard line. Great. I always like it when I'm right on math. It's not very often, but it's nice. Again, here looking down in the left corner of that end zone, They're inside the 10, a little tough to see with the video there, so Mark's going to reach out the camera, a little shaky cam, but he'll get it. Here's the play, run inside, now off the right guard. Sam Gap tries to keep it, and he's brought down for nothing, as actually was Zavril under center. Gap as a running back in the backfield takes it. Nothing there. And brought down here, and be no gain for Sam Gap. So 2nd and 10. Gap and Zavril both bring in the play from the sideline. Gap will be the quarterback in the pistol set. He'll have split backs behind him. Actually, Zavril kind of almost like a deep wing back. A odd formation there, but a keep up the middle. And that's going to cut the distance down in half inside the 5, down to the 3. Sam Gap with the 3-yard carry. 3rd and goal for Polk County West. And officials timeout. So we get the equipment here for...
We'll have an officials timeout brought to you by our North Dakota...
I believe so. Yeah, they're... looks like the shoe being tied or something for Alex Harder. Is slow to get up. Maybe need to get stretched out. He'll have to come off for play. Yeah, he's got a cramp coming. Looks in that right leg. So Hart will come out. Ryan Sullivan will come in at that guard position or somewhere along the offensive line. Might slide in a tackle. We'll see what Polk County West wants to do. Knocking on the doorstep. 3rd and goal. Zavril will bring in, looks like he's going to call the play. He'll take that quarterback spot. Long time in the, well, there was the officials timeout, so that's why they have some extra time in the huddle here. So Zavril will go out wide left. Gap will be in the shotgun set. Run Shapansky in motion. We got stop the play. We got flags or we got a timeout. It looks like we're going to have a penalty on Polk County West. And yeah, it's going to be procedural on Polk County West.
Procedure foul on Polk County West.
And that's not the spot where you want that penalty to mark you back. So goes now 3rd and goal from the 8. Here in all that Hart still getting stretched out on the sideline for Polk County West. He's down there at about the 16-yard line, just getting all stretched out. That cramping going. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Sam Gap in a shotgun set. Gage Walver, the running back to his right side. Gap fakes the run, pass, run up the middle, hit at the goal line, and he is in for the touchdown. Sam Gap in from 8 yards out, and Polk County West gets on the board. Taking advantage of the turnover, a pair of New York Mills penalties, and, well, both coaches avoid the mistakes, both the mental ones and the physical ones. There, the turnover and the penalties put Polk County West on the doorstep, and they cash in with the touchdown. Cut the lead now, 21-6. Polk County West looking like they're going to go for 2. Will be Isaac Zavril, the quarterback. Sam Gap, the lone receiver, left side. Trip receivers, right side. Gage Walver, the running back, next to Zavril in that set. Rolling out to the right side, looking in the flat, incomplete. Pass fails on the 2-point conversion. No good. And it is 21-6, the score on your community co-op scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Founded upon our Benedictine heritage of prayer and work, Sacred Heart Catholic School promotes faith in Jesus Christ, educates youth, and ministers to all. At Sacred Heart, it's not just about education, but about the formation of the person, mind, body, and soul. By living each day the Eagle Way, today's students will become tomorrow's leaders. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School or to view activity schedules, teachers' pages, and more, visit sacredheartegf.net.
Sam Gap with an 8-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion pass failed. And Polk County West is on the board, trailing 21-6. But momentum here. Again, the Thunder start the second half with an onside kick, a successful onside kick. They don't get the first down. They turn over on downs, but they force a fumble on defense, get the ball back. A pair of New York Mills penalties, a personal foul and a second personal foul on a face mask too. Put some down inside the 10, and they cash it in. Now here's a ball dribbling down here inside the 20-yard line. Salo will pick it up down the left sideline. He's got room to run. He's got blockers in front of him. Down across the 50 to the 40 to the 30 to the 20 to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown New York Mills. The kick return, 83 yards. The kick return touchdown, and New York Mills answers quickly with the kickoff touchdown.
And now lead 27-6.
Up 27-6, pending the extra point. Salo, his second touchdown of the day. And we'll see here going for the extra point kick. Here trying to make it a 3-score game. Well, it is a 3-score game. 27-6. Yep. So looking to tack on the extra one. So the PAT, the snap. Here from Nemi, the hold by Sal. The kick is blocked. Kick is blocked. And 27-6 is your score on your Community Co-op scoreboard. Community Co-op of Lake Park, Detroit Lakes, Monoman, Twin Valley, and Flum. Contact them for propane delivery for residential, commercial, and agricultural purposes. Community Co-op also offers bulk fuel and oil delivery. Natural gas may be available in your area. Contact Community Co-ops today at 218-238-5911. New York Mills up 27-6.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
6:13 to go in this third quarter. After the Polk County West got a touchdown, New York Mills answers right back with a kickoff return touchdown. Now Nolan Cassidy will kick off, and Polk County West will field it back on their 9-yard line. Sam Gapp will bring it up left side. He's got room to run. He's looking for a block. Dance around, finds one from Roth. Now cuts back inside down, still on his feet across the 40. Still going, still pushing, and finally wrapped up and brought down at the 43-yard line. That is where Polk County West will start this drive. Just under 6 to go this third quarter, 5:59, and see how Polk County West can see if the offense can get back moving. Alex Hart, dealing with a cramp on that last drive. He is back in the huddle now there at guard for Polk County West. As Zavril and Gap bring in the play, and it will be Gap, the quarterback. Zavril will go out wide left. Part of a 2-receiver set with Shapansky. Evans and Roth, wide receivers to the right side. Shapansky in motion. He'll take the jet sweep, looks to get around the corner. He does find a little gap. Here's up to the 50, another 45, and it brought down after the first down. A gain on the play, and up to the 44 of 12 yards. 32 yards for him as Shapansky on that jet sweep, and the best source of offense so far for Polk County West. Thunder with the first down. They're 6th of the game. Looking to keep those chains heading down the field. New York Mills does play a lot of two-way guys. Both teams do, but New York Mills has a couple more that don't come off the field much. even on special teams. We'll see how that affects it late here in this first game. Always takes a while to get into game shape usually. Here's a give to Gage Wavra. He'll be brought down, maybe a half yard on that gain.
Cassidy and Lautenbach.
Nolan Cassidy, Isaiah Lautenbach there to bring him down. They're teaming up the defensive lineman with the stop. 5 minutes to go, third quarter, 27-6. New York Mills led 21-0 at half. Polk County West scored, but then the kickoff return answered. Now Polk County West trying to re-answer on offense. Gap in the shotgun set. Gage Wavra to his right side. 2 receivers each way. There will be a quarterback draw, and all the Eagles in the drawing room that time as they saw that coming, and they stonewalled them right at the line of scrimmage.
Be about 3rd and 11.
No gain. 3rd and long for Polk County West. Zavril brings the play in for the Thunder. See here as he comes up and, yep. Again, Zavril and Gap and rotating a little bit, quarterback and receiver here, and it will be Gap again at quarterback as Zavril goes out wide left side. With Shapansky on the left side, Evitz and Roth on the right side. Wavra, the running back to left side. Shapansky in motion. Fake to give to him, fake to Wavra. Gap keeps himself on a keeper, and he brings it across the 45 down to the 41-yard line.
Gap on the keep.
And will be 4th down and about 7.
He'll bring up a 4th and 7.
Or so. Yeah, still 15 minutes left in the game, but big moment here for Polk County West. Got to get some momentum going back after the New York Mills kickoff return, and you want to not give them any more chance to burn some clock. Thunder send trips receivers to the right side. Gap and Wavra will be there. Back to pass, looking on a wheel route. It is incomplete. Incomplete. Shapansky can't hold on. And we have the incomplete pass there. We have a player down for Polk County West as Zavril looked like he got jammed at the line of scrimmage and went down. It is a turnover on down, so it will be New York Mills football. We'll let them attend to Isaac Zavril there on the field. We'll come back here after this on your community co-op scoreboard. New York Mills leading 27-6.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. At Climax Shelley, they strive for each student to reach their full potential by providing the best educational experience. We are tomorrow's leaders. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, including COVID-19 information, announcements, lunch menus, schedules, and more, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
The give out of the officials' timeout for Dante Laren. He carries it from the 41 to the 43. That's a gain of 2 yards. And it will be 2nd and 8. Isaac Zavril down there. Looks like he's getting stretched out. A little cramping here on night number 1 for a couple Polk County West Thunder players. Here from the I formation. 2nd down for New York Mills. Pitch out to the left side. Laren looking to get the edge. Now he's turned back inside, and he is wrapped up. Alex Hart, Daniel Suda out there. Sam Gap was the one that held the edge. Good outside contain on defense. There, Laren, he wants to find that edge. He's done it once or twice, but
Let's go, Thunder fans.
for the most part, limited in here to outside of 3 big runs of over 15 yards. Here, most of his damage here has been the 3-4 yard type. They run the pitch to him. Now the reverse around to Johnson. He looks to get out on the left side, and Sam Gap stays home and closes in. Good open field tackle. Sam Gap comes up, makes the stop. If he doesn't make it, Johnson gets to the outside. He's at least at the first down marker and probably more. Instead, it's Johnson on the reverse for nothing.
Apparently it's just a regular fourth down. Yeah, it's a regular.
So Johnson, no gain on the carry. Fourth down, punt scenario. Again, Salo is the punter. Here's the high snap. Comes back. Rush comes. Does get the punt off. Good punt. Picked up at the 22-yard line. Daniel Roth makes it up to the 28-yard line. So a nice 7-yard return.
At the 27.
So the Thunder will take over here with 49 seconds left here in this third quarter. As we get a couple things in the book real quick, redo that, fix that, and now we're good to go. Here from the 27-yard line of Polk County West, Thunder break the huddle with Zavril back on the field. He'll be out wide left side. Gap is the quarterback. Send Adam Shapansky in motion. Fake to give to Shapansky, then to Wavra. Gap will keep it himself up the left side, off tackle, across the 30 to the 32, 5-yard carry.
Up the middle for 5 yards. Bring up second.
5 yards for Sam Gap, 10 carries, 19 yards, and a touchdown for the junior quarterback. If they keep the clock running, about one play left here before we hit the end of the third quarter. On second down and 5. Evitz and Shapansky will be top of your screen wide right. Roth will join them in a trip set. Zavril will be the lone receiver left side. Got to hurry to get the play off. They got 4 seconds left before the end of the quarter. 3, 2, 1. They're not going to get it off. Don't get the play off, so we'll go to the fourth quarter. New York Mills leading Polk County West 27-6, the score on your community co-op scoreboard.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. 0% interest, 0 payments for 120 days on all precision planting equipment. Save your cash flow. Book your planter upgrades today with an additional 20% discount on shop labor and trucking. Pay this year or next. No payments, no interest for 120 days on approved credit. Call RDK Enterprises 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Fourth quarter time. New York Mills leading 27-6. Polk County West looking to hit some big plays on offense. Get some defensive stops and see if they can get in the end zone here in the season opener. Next week, New York Mills will be at home as they host Pelican Rapids, who in their season opener was leading Adabor West last I saw. They're at half as I pull up that message. There we go. Meanwhile, Polk County West, they'll go on the road to Red Lake County next week. Here the season, week 2 in middle of October. So Thunder now going from left to right as you see it on yourliveevent.com. Trip receivers to the right side. One very wide right. No one's guarding him. No one was guarding Zavril. He was lined up near the sideline on the bottom of your screen. And what do we got here? We got a whistle. Did New York Mills stop the play? Well, now Jonah Johnson gets out and team's going back to the sideline huddle to talk things out. Now, I did not see it, but it is not legal to break a huddle and have a player like right on the sideline like that. I didn't see if that's what Zavril did, but certainly New York Mills didn't notice him. Whose fault is it? I don't know. But it ends up being a timeout for New York Mills. That's what happens there. So the timeout taken by New York Mills here. So the rare timeout before a second ticks off after a quarter break. Still 12 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Thunder will break the huddle again. And Zavril will make sure he goes out there near the huddle, then heads out wide to the right side, basically bringing Jonah Johnson way out of the play as they look to run the pitch to the left side. And a hurdle attempt by Gap. And didn't have a gap. He does get a yard. Brings up, though, third down, 3rd and 4. Oh, Zavril bringing it in. And official signaling something. Oh, we're calling for the trainer here to head over to the New York Mills sideline. So he's jogging across the field. Check out a play over there. Not sure who. Will be Isaac Zavril, lone receiver, bottom of your screen, left side of the formation for Polk County West. Adam Shapansky, Daniel Roth, and Dylan Evitz there to the right side. Here's a quarterback option again. Gap will keep it, and he'll go up to the third. Now he'll pitch it late to Wavra and end up losing yards. Would have been about a yard shy of the first down, but then pitched it back to Gage Wavra. He'll pick up yards, but actually lose a yard from where Gap would have it if he would have kept it. So brings up now a 4th down scenario for Polk County West in their own territory. Ball on the 36-yard line. Be 4th and 1. Fourth and 1 for the Thunder in a 4-receiver set. 3 wide to the left side, 1 to the right side. Sam Gap at quarterback. Wavra in the shotgun set with him on the left side. Gap will take it. He'll jump ahead, and based on the side judge coming in, he will have the first down.
And he's going to get first down yardage.
They will give him the first down. Gets it up here to the 38-yard line. First down for Polk County West. Here with 10:20 to go in this fourth quarter, trailing 27-6. Gap with 12 carries, 22 yards, and a touchdown. Gage Wavra leading the rusher for the Thunder with 9 carries, 27 yards. Dante Laird leading rusher for the game for New York Mills with 132 yards, 2 touchdowns on 18 carries for him. Trips left, lone receiver right. Gap, shotgun set, running back to the right side. Play action, looks left, and it is incomplete. Low throw. Trying to get that intermediate route to Roth, sending one of the outside trips receiver deep, and then a little bit of a wheel route down the sideline underneath them, trying to find that gap in that coverage. Here's New York Mills sticking in that 4-3 and playing some zone defense over there. They're been trying to get it, just not successfully completing the pass. So 3 receivers left again. And Gap looking. He's going to go deep this time as Evans got a step on him, but it's overthrown. Evans had the step. The pass went deep, but incomplete.
On the left side for Evans, incomplete.
And brings up 3rd and 10. That was the shot that would have been it for the Thunder. Likely touchdown scenario there. I know New York Mills good speed there, but Evans not exactly slow and had the yardage advantage on them too. As it is, though, third down. So Evitz and Shapansky out wide left side. Roth and Zavril out wide right side. Gap in the shotgun set. Low snap comes back. Looking to set up a screen. High pass here to his receiver, Shapansky, the slot receiver screen. And he ends up losing yards.
Screen pass to Shapansky. He stopped immediately.
And it will be loss on the play of
fourth down Thunder.
1 yard. Thunder still struggling to get that pass game going. That's just their third completion of the game, and now just 5 yards passing. Brundon in punt formation. Here's the snap, is bounced back to him. He does get the kick off on a line driver right to the return man Johnson. He'll run forward, and a pair of tacklers bring him down as the Gunners gap and Zavril, and it's like Zavril again there with that cramping issue down on the turf. For the punt from Polk County West. 8:55 to go in this fourth quarter. Here, so this game, outside of 3 big runs, which went 22, 45, and 18, for New York Mills, there hasn't been a whole lot of explosive offense after that. Here will be a quarterback power keeper as Salo will take it left side. He'll spin out of the will-be tackler from Shapansky, but then Daniel Roth will bring him down. And no gain on the play for Anselo.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now. The 83-yard kick return, the 45-yard run by Laren, the 2 big plays, and then after that it was the turnover and the field position that New York Mills had on that third touchdown drive. That really the big difference maker in the game. Here's the option read, and Laren will get the carry.
Option read to Laren.
Dante Laren picks up 2.
By Hart on the play.
Alex Hart with the stop. Daniel Suda in there as well. For Polk County West. Substitution here for New York Mills as Zach Partlow comes out. Nolan Cassidy comes back in. Also checking in will be Trey Gilster as Jonah Johnson checks out here on 3rd and 8. 7:32 to go in this fourth quarter. Gilster goes from right side to the left side here on the short side of the field. Split back, swing back on the left side as well. Here, I don't think they were lined up correctly. And here's a throw deep by Salo. Has a man open. There's a flag back down at the line of scrimmage. Here, so it was caught by Laudenbach, the tight end, up to the 32. I don't think it's going to stand, though. Would be 30-yard gain, but there the initial signal says, yeah, it's coming back.
Illegal procedure on New York.
Illegal procedure by the Eagles. That wipes out the big play. So from a plus 30 to a -5. Ball will be marked back at the 37-yard line. 38, yeah, 30. Well, in between the 37 and the 38 of New York Mills.
6-6 in overtime. HCV and Castle.
Hillsborough, Central Valley, and Central Cass tied at 6 in overtime. It's a good game going on right there. Here is the season opener for Polk County West and New York Mills. 27-6 in this fourth quarter. 7:06 to go in the game. I formation. Receiver to the left side for New York Mills. Salo trying to get the defense to jump. Goes on 2. Barks it out. Now toss left side to Dante Laren. Looking to stretch it out on the edge. Still on his feet. Gets around the corner. and gets across the 40 up ahead to the 44. Yep, 44 is where they'll mark him on the 6-yard carry on carry number 20 in the game. 20 carries, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's exactly 7 yards a carry. Before the 4th down, we'll have officials timeout here. We got trainers heading across the field over to the New York Mills sideline. Looks like the Eagles are in punt formation. Rensalo is the punter, quarterback/punter. Only really comes off the field on kickoff. Going back deep to return will be Daniel Roth. He'll be standing back inside his own 30. Wait for the snap. Eagles trying to get him to jump. Here's the rush coming, and punt gets off. High punt will bounce and take about a yard roll in favor of New York Mills. Down to the 38-yard line. Here at Polk County West, where the Thunder take over. 6:09 to go in this 4th quarter. Here is again a 2-minute drive there. The big play being wiped off by penalty. And now we'll put the Thunder offense back on the field. Isaac Zavril, Daniel Roth to the left side. Adam Shapansky, Zavril and Roth to the right side. Shapansky and Evans to the left side. As Roth goes in motion on the jet sweep, and the flag comes out for the illegal motion. That time as man jumped early. Mark him back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 penalties now on Polk County West in this game. And 1st and 15 now. 6:08 to go in the 4th quarter. Here as we get 3:54 there. The Thunder send trip receivers out to the right side. Gap in that shotgun set. 6:08 to go. Trailing 27-6. Trying to hit on a big play. They go play action. Gap rolls out to his right side. He's looking to throw it deep on the run, and it is intercepted. Intercepted that time by Dante Laren. He'll bring it back to the left sideline. Works his way back to the middle of the field. Ball pops out. Ball pops out. And New York Mills still jumps on top of it. So Laren with the interception. Second pick of the game for New York Mills. And the Eagles will take over 1st and 10, and they're going to mark it on the 42 of Polk County West. 5:53 to go in this 4th quarter. New York Mills getting the play in here. Bren Sallow will bring it in across the field and set it up in the split back formation. There's the split back will be number 28, Jacob Guck, coming in, and the carry for Sallow on the quarterback keeper. He'll get it up here, still on his feet, pushing the pile, and up to the 31-yard line. That'll be an 11-yard gain and a 1st down.
1st down, New York Mills.
So looking here on that sideline as Laren pops off, if it's something we're managing the load or some rest, or if it was something else. As now in the backfield for New York Mills, again, will be the running backs Dane Nemi and Jacob Guck. Jonah Johnson still the receiver out wide right side. Tight ends of Ronin and Laudenbach. Up the gut.
Salo
Keeper
running
that
behind
time for Salo.
He'll pick up 2 on the play.
Moves it up from the 31 to the 28, 3-yard gain.
Tackle.
4:51 to go, fourth quarter. New York Mills again scoring so far in every quarter. Coming up to the fourth quarter, 14 in the first, 7 in the second, and 6 in the third. They're on the march, getting close to the red zone. Split backs, whistle comes out, and we got timeout. Timeout taken by New York Mills, leading 27-6 on your community co-op scoreboard over Polk County West. 4:20 to go, fourth quarter when we come back.
What is the Eagle Way? Living the Eagle Way at Sacred Heart means showing the Benedictine values of hospitality, discipline, love of learning, obedience, virtue, love of God and neighbor, humility, community, dignity of work, and justice and peace. For a player, the Eagle Way might be a player helping up another team's player. This isn't just a motto, but also a way of life for all students, staff, teachers, and administration at Sacred Heart School. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School and the Eagle Way, visit sacredheartegf.net.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Out of the timeout, New York Mills with the football. Here's 2nd down and 8. So they look to salt away this fourth quarter, leading 27-6. Renzello on a quarterback boot. Flag comes in behind the play. He'll come out to the right side inside the 20. But as we said, flag on the play back at the 30-yard line. Going to be a hold on New York Mills, and that will bring them back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 penalties. Now for 25, 40, 50, 55, 62 yards because of that half the distance of the goal penalty. While Polk County West with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 penalties. That's 20, 30, 40, 45 yards. Haven't had the personal foul penalties where New York Mills had 3 of those tonight. But a lot of holding, a lot of procedural stuff here in game number 1, as you might expect without a scrimmage and everything else to get everyone up to speed. Zalo will turn, handoff, right side. Dane Nemi with the carry.
Right side, he'll pick up 4.
I take that back. Not Nemi. That was Guck. Jacob Guck with the carry. 28, not 27. Hard to see there from that angle, but gets forward for a yard. Nemi and Guck will be the split backs in the backfield, sending out Gilster wide right side for New York Mills on 3rd down. Zalo lets the clock tick, waits for the back judge, and then runs it. Toss play left side.
Toss play to Guck.
And Guck will take it here for 2 yards on the carry. Setting up a 4th and 12. Gage Wavro was there. Also hoping to stretch that play out a little bit. Was Nick Brundon for Polk County West. Did see earlier a couple players for the Thunder with some cramping. It looked to be all right. Meanwhile, we had the trainer go across the field, and it looks like Zach Partlow getting that hand looked at on the far sideline. Here's a toss play. Nemi can't get around the edge. Alex Hart tracks him down. Loose is 1 yard on that fourth down play. And turnover on down sends the ball back to Polk County West with 2:39 remaining in this fourth quarter.
Burrows win 13-6 in overtime.
13-6 in overtime.
Yep.
Hillsborough Central Valley over Central Cass. They're in a North Dakota 2A matchup. So Polk County West, there it looks like Isaac Zavril running at quarterback now. Sam Gapp will head out to receiver for this play. He'll be out left side. No, he'll be in the backfield. Split backs as they go to the single wing. Single wing, Zavril under center. And they're going to give it to Sam Gapp. He gets away. He's out of the ankle tackle. Still on his feet. Spinning here. Pushed up and out down. Just shy of the first down. No, now they move him up to the first down marker. Gain of 10 for Sam Gapp out of the single wing set. The old Climax Fisher Knight offense there. So Zavril at quarterback. Season opener for both teams. Polk County West trailing 27-6 at home to New York Mills. Single wing set with Roth on the right side, the wing back. Handoff, Sam Gapp. He'll look to do a little low hurdle of a defender on the turf in front of him, and he gets it up to the 50. 5-yard carry for Sam Gapp. Seen some rotate in, rotate out. Ethan Ruther comes out for New York Mills. Hunter Holte checks in. John Ronning still out there, not the full substitution. Gilster out there as a safety. Jonah Johnson still the safety out there, and also Tegan Lawston for New York Mills. Wing back, Zavril gives it. First man through, stuck at the line of scrimmage. Nothing for Gage Wabra.
McGrath on the stop to the line of scrimmage.
Here's, let's see, here's another final score in Minnesota 9-man. The Winnie-Mac Patriots defeat the Northern Freeze 46-0. And now bulk substitutions for Polk County West. Let's see, Jory Vasic, Kevin Rorick out there. Dawson Rorick out there for the Thunder. Dawson Willits will be there in a 5 wide receiver set. And here at quarterback, Mike Gapp will scamper forward. And he'll get very close to the first down.
Dawson goes at 30. Okay.
And they're going to say just short. So a 5-yard carry for Mike Gapp. He will check out now. Who else on that offensive line? Jaden Hagel out there for the Thunder. Checking in here. Will not get the final play off. Here as the clock hits 0. And that will be it for the Polk County West Thunder and the New York Mills Eagles. Eagles 1-0, the 27-6 victory over the Polk County West Thunder on yourliveevent.com. Stay tuned. Your post-game report coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities, the Fisher Public School offers something for everyone. The lessons taught at the Fisher Public School will stay with students not just through their academic career, but through adulthood as well. Visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
The journey for a beet seed to earn the name Beta Seed is a long one, spanning a decade of development across 8 breeding programs in 3 states. Hi, this is John Samdahl, Sales Manager with Beta Seed. The research and care that goes into a box of Beta Seed is unmatched, which includes 7 separate germination tests along a stream of 29 processes to ensure quality and vigor. Check us out at betaseed.com for more information. Beta Seed, breeding confidence.
Contact Beta Seed Rep Steve Williams, 218-280-0088.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
Final score tonight, 27-6. New York Mills picks up the season opening victory over Polk County West. Your game summary: back in the first quarter, it was a pair of touchdown runs from Dante Laren for New York Mills. 3 yards and 45 yards out. A pair of extra point kicks was good, and they led 14-0 after 1 quarter of play. Right away in the second quarter, it would be a Brent Hallow 1-yard touchdown run to make it 21-0. That would be our halftime score going into the third quarter. Polk County West would kick off, but they would surprise the Eagles with an onside kick. They would recover that, did not manage to get points on that possession, but they forced a turnover on the next possession for New York Mills, and that gave them good field position. Then penalties on the Mills Eagles as well put them inside the 10-yard line, and Sam Gapp with an 8-yard touchdown run there to get the Knights, or not the Knights, they're not Climax Fisher, they're the Thunder. The Thunder get the Thunder on the board. 2-point conversion pass failed, 21-6 at that point, and the ensuing kickoff, Brent Sala picks up his second touchdown of the night, an 83-yard kickoff return touchdown to the house down the left sideline, and that would cap the scoring there as the extra point kick was no good. It was blocked by the Thunder. 27-6, your final score here tonight. Eagles move to 1-0. They will next week host Pelican Rapids, who picked up a big win here tonight. And it will be the Thunder on the road next week at 0-1, taking on Red Lake County. That's our game summary here as we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more of your post-game report after this on yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public Schools is to educate all students to their greatest potential, prepare them for the future, and inspire a passion for lifelong learning. For more information about what the Fisher School has to offer your child, log on to fisher.k12.mn.us. The Fisher School District wishes all of their students the best this school year.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School by visiting isd592.org. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder! The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org. 692.org.
Norman County Implement has a new 34-foot Wheelrich Chisel Pro. Its fall inventory discounted price of $123,000. The Wheelrich 483 Chisel Pro, built with 24-inch concave razor blades, 2 rows of double-mounted discs that can be set for desired depth, and a 3-bar Harrow hydraulic rolling basket supported with 22.5-inch walking tandems, all for helping you leave a smooth field finish for spring seed bed preparation. Visit with Chuck O'Neill about the new Wheelrich 483 Chisel Pro at the Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North, Ada.
Founded upon our Benedictine heritage of prayer and work, Sacred Heart Catholic School promotes faith in Jesus Christ, educates youth, and ministers to all. At Sacred Heart, it's not just about education, but about the formation of the person, mind, body, and soul. By living each day the Eagle Way, today's students will become tomorrow's leaders. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School or to view activity schedules, teachers' pages, and more, visit sacredheartegf.net. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Welcome you back to your post-game report after the New York Mills victory over Polk County West. Final score 27-6 here this evening. And head coach for Polk County West, Darren Bicklum, joining us. Coach Bicklum here tonight. A game where really some game one stuff happened there. Some miscues, some mistakes, stuff there that just hard to find some stuff going there like you wanted early on in this one.
It was a lot of uncharacteristic so much, but we're young, we're learning. We had some things that didn't go our way, and I was happy to go the way things kept happening.
Get to that third quarter there right away with the onside kick. You get the turnover there. Start to gain a little bit of a momentum back. Unfortunately, just couldn't maintain it. But good to see that fight there despite the early deficit.
Yeah, I mean, I just we kept battling, and we got a little momentum change and got some points. And I thought the guys open here and there on our routes. We just keep getting the football and this and that. And learning as we go. When we were young, we got a lot of rookies playing, taking baby steps and growing pains. But overall, I thought we kept moving in the right direction tonight. Got a lot better in the second half.
Yeah, there was a couple big plays. You wipe those out, 3-4 plays in the game, and a lot different way the game looks right now. Those if you could take those out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, give New York no credit. They're a pretty big physical team, and we're not all that big anymore like we used to be. But they definitely we take a few plays away, and you can't take all the credit away from them. But it makes it a little different ball game. But we did enough stuff to ourselves to put us in that predicament.
Well, now you got a quick turnaround here to get ready for another good Red Lake County team here. And this one, obviously, the two teams, no strangers, getting ready for this one.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get a good dose of the run game again, so we're going to have to strap it on and get after it. So it doesn't get easier for us.
Well, Coach Darren Bicklum for Polk County West, thank you for taking the time. Join us with the virtual post-game interview here. Appreciate that. And wish you and the team best of luck here next week.
All right. Thanks for coming over.
There it is. Head coach Darren Bicklum for Polk County West Thunder. Join us with our post-game coaches' comments. We'll be back with more of our post-game report after this on yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcement, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Your post-game report with the 27-6 victory for New York Mills over Polk County West. We go to our Enbridge player of the game. And tonight, bringing the energy for the New York Mills Eagles, their senior captain, running back Dante Laren, goes for 140 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. He also came up with an interception on defense, one of 2 interceptions by the Eagle defense here today. He brought the energy, and he is your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. The Enbridge Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supported jobs, and it's a $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota. Provides an economic boost and bring extra county tax revenue for years to come to secure a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. Enbridge is focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. Enbridge bringing you your player of the game, Dante Laren, bringing the energy here tonight for the New York Mills Eagles. Let's run through some stats here for you as we start with the Polk County West Thunder. It was rushing the ball. Sam Gap, 14 carries, 37 yards, and a touchdown. Gage Wavra, 10 carries, 27 yards. Adam Shapansky, 3 carries, 32 yards. Daniel Roth, credited for 2 carries and -3 yards. Mike Gap with 1 carry for 5 yards. There were 2 team carries for -17 total yards on a pair of sacks in the game for Polk County West. All told, 81 yards on the ground. Through the air, it was Gage Wavra, 1 catch for 0 yards. Daniel Roth, 1 catch for 6 yards. Adam Shapansky, 1 catch for -1 yard. 3 completions on 20 attempts for Polk County West. Total of 5 yards, had 2 interceptions thrown. Sam Gap was 3 of 17, 2 interceptions, 5 yards passing. Isaac Zavril, 0 of 3 passing here tonight for Polk County West. As a team, they had 7 first downs. They committed 7 penalties as well in the game. They had 2 turnovers. They also forced 1 turnover in the game. And the scoring play there was a Sam Gap 8-yard touchdown run. The lone 2-point attempt was no good on the pass. 86 yards total offense here today for Polk County West. For New York Mills, rushing the ball, Dante Laren had 20 carries, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns, including the long one of 45. Dane Nemi with 4 carries, 5 yards. Brent Zalo with 7 carries, 33 yards, and a touchdown. Jacob Guck, 2 carries for 3 yards. And it was Jonah Johnson, 1 carry for 0 yards. Through the air, Jonah Johnson had 1 catch for 2 yards. Brent Sello is 1 of 4 passing for those 2 yards. 181 on the ground, 2 through the air. That's 183 yards of total offense. They had 7 first downs and committing 8 penalties in the game and had 1 turnover in the game as well. Here is New York Mills will go to 1-0. Next week, they will have Pelican Rapids at home. Polk County West will go to Red Lake County as they fall to 0-1. Let's talk our post-game connection, brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect. Visit them online, halsteadtel.com. That's halsteadtel.com. Connection here tonight was the kickoff return for the touchdown for New York Mills. Right after Polk County West got on the board there in that third quarter, off the gap 8-yard touchdown run, Brent Sala returns the kick 83 yards to the house and stymies any momentum or positive forward confidence there going there for the Thunder, as that is your post-game connection from Halstead Telephone Company. Again, go online, halsteadtel.com. Halstead Telephone Company, it's how to connect. Well, that will wrap us up here tonight with our coverage with New York Mills 27-6 victory over Polk County West. We thank you for joining us this evening for our game coverage. Thanks as well to all the sponsors that you've seen throughout tonight's ball game. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. Without them, it won't be possible for us to be here with our coverage. Thanks to cameraman, producer, computer board operator Mark Forseth joining me here today. And myself, Jake Berkmeyer, saying thanks again for watching tonight. You saw the New York Mills Eagles pick up the season opening victory 27-6 over the Polk County West Thunder. Thanks for watching. And remember to hit that reminder, stay up to date on all the games coming up with yourliveevent.com.